without checking, without verifying, without applying even a tinge of skepticism, would have accepted it because it plays into their bias, looking for something to criticize when nothing is there. And so it plays upon ignorance. Ignorance.
First of all, Andrew, big up yourself, bro, God, and thanks for the free publicity, but there's nothing despicable or ignorant about the post. All was said was reiterating what your minister of local government said. The man said the houses them not belong to the people, and God forbid if somebody should pass away, that house will be given to somebody else less fortunate and in need. Nothing was added, nothing was subtracted. But thanks to the free publicity, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, right? But what you have caused now, right, is for so many persons to see this clip that you post on your page, and now my DM is filled with threats, thanks to you, Prime Minister of Jamaica. So I just come here to let Jamaica know, if anything should happen to Dre Bryan within the next 24 hours or beyond, the Jamaica Labour Party is responsible and the Prime Minister of Jamaica is responsible.
Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I come to bless you all. This morning, I come to bless you all. This morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning, my beautiful people. How you guys are doing? You guys all right? Well, when I hear the and I say so. There's a blogger in Jamaica that did a video on the houses that the minister of local government is the one to first to break the news. But Mr. Prime Minister seems as if him get the information wrong, or is just in his deceptive ways. instead of him blame Desmond McKenzie for telling us the truth, for, you know, because it's after Desmond McKenzie said it, then we start doing videos on it. So there's a blogger in Jamaica who him said he's now getting threat. That's what he said. So as a social justice warrior, he's someone in our community, so I would call him a co-worker. I don't care what kind of blogger you are. If you're even passa blogger, if you're a PNP or you're a liberate blogger, we are in the community together. You are my co-worker. You understand me? I say? Anything, you're there on the social media, and anything happen to one can happen to the next. So what the brother is saying, him did this video after I did this video. Andrew Honest come out there carelessly, casting blame on the wrong people. And I tried to tell him, say, now the guy said his life is at risk. And if anything should happen to him, blame it on the Prime Minister. Guys, share this live and let me play it again.
Without checking, without verifying, without applying even a tinge of skepticism, would have accepted it because it plays into their bias, looking for something to criticize when nothing is there. And so it plays upon ignorance. Ignorance.
First of all, Andrew, big up yourself, bro, God, and thanks for the free publicity, but there's nothing despicable or ignorant about the post. All was said was reiterating what your Minister of Local Government said. The man said the houses them not belong to the people, and God forbid if somebody should pass away, that house will be given to somebody else less fortunate and in need. Nothing was added, nothing was subtracted. But thanks to the free publicity, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, right? But what you have caused now, right, is for so many persons to see this clip that you post on your page, and now my DM is filled with threats, thanks to you, Prime Minister of Jamaica. So I just come here to let Jamaica know, if anything should happen to Dre Bryan within the next 24 hours or beyond, the Jamaica Labour Party is responsible and the Prime Minister of Jamaica is responsible.
These are some serious allegation, people. These are some serious stuff. This is not a joke. Remember, it's not him come out with the information. This is a genesis.
The difference in this administration is that we have lifted the standards of indigent housing that we provide to persons across the country. It is the responsibility of local government, and I want to make it clear that these programs apply to a set of individuals who are registered under the Poor Relief Act. Beneficiaries of those houses are registered, investigated by the Poor Relief Department, and once they meet the criteria under the Poor Relief Act, they are provided with an indigent housing solutions. The houses remains the property of the municipal corporations. So if someone dies, the municipality retains the right of the house and it is passed on to someone who is in need.
Well, I was very transparent and I give you guys details and I tell you what I'm about to do. I'm going to investigate. Further investigation, we found, because I wonder if he just make a mistake right here, because we were thinking that he make a mistake by saying this. So I start to investigate, dig a little bit deeper. I see things that come up about crown land. So to me, that them take away land, give it back to the crown, but they might take crown land and give it Chinese. When me do a little bit digging, people, I'm follow the trail, me get even more video that was done 10 days prior to that. So this last video where we thought that he made a mistake in
difference.
That video was 10 days after he did this other video.
The social indigent housing program of the government of Dr. Andrew Holness, and I'm really proud of what we have been able to accomplish and lives that we have touched and changed.
I'm happy that you've shed some light on it, and I would have wanted you to a little bit more into the program itself, since it was started by your ministry.
Okay, what the program does, as I said before, persons can apply. They are investigated by the poor relief officers. They must have the land to build the units. And once that is done, we now proceed after the investigation to see whether or not the persons are eligible. They meet the criteria which is set out, because you must be a part of a program that does not allow you on your own. And there are cases where we have provided houses for persons who probably are not that destitute, but because of their circumstances, we have provided for them. Now, the Poor Relief Department of the municipal corporations retain responsibility for the units.
Yes.
So while you occupy those units, the Poor Relief Department does its monthly checking on the units. You are not allowed to do any addition to the units. The units come fully furnished. It is something that when I came up with the idea of furnishing the units, we did it because there are cases where we saw persons have homes, but there is nothing for them to sleep on. So we figured it does make sense to give you a nice room, and then you have to sleep on the cold ground.
Or furnish the
So we provide the necessary furnishing for the unit.
Right.
Now, the unit cannot be rented. It is not for sale. No addition can be done to the unit. And the unit cannot be handed down to family. And we have cases where occupants have died, and the Poor Relief Department retains the unit, and then it is handed over to someone else who is in need.
Absolutely.
So what we do, and we encourage persons to take care of the units. We notice that a lot of all of our units are built from concrete, and it has been done deliberately.
So after Mr. Mackenzie said that, we start say, wow, this is really serious now, because he did a second video, even in more details, telling us how this thing work. He even tell me how the property cannot be rented. He never tell me in the first video. I never see that in the first video. He never go into that detail. He said cannot be rented. Somebody go check on it monthly. It cannot be, you can't sell it, not for sale. No addition, you can't add nothing to it. So if your granddaughter decides, say her man a beat her up, she want to come here, yard, come live with her 3 people them. She have to come on if you put on 1 room on it so she can stay with grandma and help take care of her. Can't. Yeah? You cannot be handed down to family. That's the part that people are talking about. That's the part that hurt people. You are stealing wealth from them. Land is wealth. So if you take this land from them and turn to crown land, I mean, ask my question, because as Mr. Acidis, more questions popping up. What happened to the second person? If the qualification for the person to get the land is to get the house, you have to have land. That's what you say. For them to be qualified, them have to have land. Papa and land in the same line. Make sense out of that. Papa and land ownership in the same line. Make sense of that. So for Papa to be qualified, the Papa have to have land. So the first Papa who sacrificed the land as a sacrificial lamb, first Papa.
Social housing program, giving hope to the poor, transforming lives, transforming houses, from this to this, building a better Jamaica.
So you want to tell me, say, I say a lot of these people are getting them all. You know, they don't have a lot of time left on earth. In no time the government, and I don't know what them I go to every month go look for, you know. I don't know what I go to every month go do. If you want to go look for see if them dead yet. When I go to show them to them family. Me could have see if them have no family and government are going to go check on them, but part of the criteria is for government go check on these houses where Mackenzie said them poor house because they put furniture in it And I'm thinking they're probably going to go save grandpa spilling no coffee on the couch because they can't wait for him to kick him bucket, kick him out and give somebody else. No, question is, the second person will come. Prerequisite is for you to have land. That is a qualification. The second person now have no land. So the first person sacrifice their land. The second person will come with an empty hand, get house, get land, get furniture. May I ask, this is my question because I never say it, you know. I mean, always I listen to what Uno not saying. May I hear it, you know. One now say, may I hear it, you know. Me the son of a Rasta man, you know. Me not a man, but we can see things, you know, people. What they are not saying, may I hear it loud and ring like a bell. And guess what I tell me? What they are not saying is that the second person got pay rent. May I hear it ring like a bell. So may I ask them, if the second person don't have no land, they might come with empty hand. First person sacrifice them land, then dead gone. Second person come get house, land, property, furniture. May I ask if they might pay rent, because they never tell us about the second person and the third and the fourth and the support and so on. You know, they never tell us about the first person. So we want to know in details what happened to the second and the third person. We own the house or rent it, or we don't know. We need to have a detail ironed out. Even the opposition in housing need to come tell me what go on. Because we don't drop the ball too. I mean, you don't drop the ball too. So now we know, say, them can rent it. Them get a monthly checkup. Because if you have a landlord that can check on the house every month, you can pack up and leave, you know. Anybody else have a landlord and the landlord you rent from anybody. And every month they come check up on your place. You know, go and left them, man. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. No, we're not telling no lie, you know. On this platform, there's no need for me to tell lie. Because there's a lot of information out there to bring to the people. So we're not going to tell nobody any lie on my platform. I just wanted to get, I may have the videos to go with it. Me just tell you how everything starts. I'm going to understand how this blogger in Jamaica, the brother named J. Brent, I get threats and him start anything. Your own minister, tell us that. Your minister of local government, Mr. Mackenzie, twice in tell me. The first time, we all gave him a chance, right? In difference, him say it, right? But we say maybe, you know, man in that age, man can make mistake. Maybe man knock too wrong before him go there. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I even my virgin call me, agree. I see a thing him say, you know, he said, Carlos, we can't believe that. He said, Carlos, we can't believe that. The man calling and say, don't go so. We say, now hear the man say it. So no come off people before me run the one video that might be a difference. And it tongue tie up. I'm going to do my research. I'm going to read. I'm going to find a video that was done.
The social indigent.
10 days prior or before.
The difference.
That video. So now after vloggers get mad and I make nice, people in the comment section are real up. I say, land thief. Yesterday I get this from the Prime Minister. He got people yard, you know, to give a key. It should be a happy moment. You know, take your grievance and then bitter self, got people yard and make nice. If I mean like the people, I mean I run the Prime Minister out of the yard. The Prime Minister got the people in the yard for cut ribbon, give a key. I assume. You don't see him. But the Prime Minister take on a grievance in the people in place. It's almost like a campaign rally. When take on this whole political thing and the people in the yard, the man get angry and mad and cross. It's the second time you see the Prime Minister did that. Did that he went to give a key same way. He start talking about deportees must meet them judge and meet them maker while they was sitting beside the little old lady we pray for him and her, what look appears as if it's our granddaughter. Wrong timing, Prime Minister. Stop taking your baggage over these people and the bitterness. Cut your key, go on with the bitter self in your car, find somewhere else, go vent your grievances. It don't look appropriate. When they're giving away a key bars, the people are happy. They're joyful. Wow, them life change. Do that, Mr. Prime Minister. Leave them on that note. Leave them on that note. Don't put a full stop. And they say, but or because, and then they start again. Give them the key, walk away, leave them happy, Mr. Prime Minister, in that energy. And that's what's supposed to happen. You know, Hear out your grievance in the people of yard. Turn this ribbon cutting sermon where people get us in a political campaign. So we know you politicize this thing. So me ask the PNP where always a goddamn sleep. How come they not see this? How come they not say Andrew Owners are politicize the thing? This are the first me I seen go so hard, you know. I'm going to show you again how I politicize it. Me have picture people. Me have evidence. This I think they look like it, I do right. The only people in here they could have go in and talk, so they got to be some labor right. People, the man going and blast the PNP, you know, and for them housing policy. People are key, the man going for you know. You can't use taxpayers' money, PNP labor right people who don't vote. I run campaign when they're supposed to give you a house. It is wrong. I mean, I wonder if the PNP, you know, see all these things. Sometimes I wonder if the PNP now, I say, if you just allow the PNP as an opposition, when you don't come in, you're not going to lose the same way. You're not going to see what going boy. You like you only want to win. PNP don't hear all them things. Political campaign and the people in yard for ribbon cutting. Listen to these people and say, if I lie, me I tell. If the people should run them out of yard and make nice in there.
And some of you may have seen not just a mischievous, but a malicious.
Part, you know, you know, so lie, I tell the people. Them. Seriously. The weak-minded people and probably illiterate and can't read. You know, say Prime Minister look upon them and tell them lie. When them know say, I'm Mr. Mackenzie.
Difference.
Give us information. When him know say
the social indigent.
Him know say Minister of Local Government give us all the information. Him know that. He's armed with that. Because housing is under you. Can you hear Mr. Mackenzie say it yourself?
The social indigent housing program of the government of Dr. Andrew Owners, and I'm
the social housing indigenous program. So hold on there. We have two social housing programs. Some people, Mr. Labright, confused, you know. So this thing I mix up, you know. Because one of them supposed to be social housing program, and isn't Desmond Mackenzie supposed to be over Papa? But listen what Desmond Mackenzie says. So.
The social indigent housing program of the government of Dr. Andrew Owners, and I'm really proud of what we have been able to accomplish and lives that we have touched. And
all right, social housing, indigenous housing. I thought that was, so what Mackenzie I do? The film housing over there. Come see him down so, and such and an indigenous house and such man can cut ribbon. Look here.
To give back in a different form this time, a social house under the Indigent Housing Program in the Ministry of Local Government. There are two programs that are structured to provide housing for persons who are assessed as being poor and in need of housing support. Under the Indigent Housing Program, the local government ministry has a mandate to deal with persons who are certified as being poor. They are described as indigent, and there is a budget.
So you hear them and talk about the program then. I told them, they duplicate, that's what the Auditor General say. Confusing. Money was so I got local government are going to Anthony's office in the tune of $3.4 billion. Them sit up on it. Up to the time of the Auditor General report, they have not spent $700 million on poor people. What am I going to do with about $2.7 or $2.8 billion? And in 9 years now, 300 houses. What can I call this? Eh? But anyway, people, listen what the man got the people in here go say. Or misleading. The old people, you know, him knows Mr. Mackenzie.
Difference.
Him knows I'm Minister of Local Government.
the social indigent.
I know sir, him make we know this. Come who do know? He what the man I go tell the people him say no. In the people in yard. Big old campaign rally. We say the PNP no come out upon this man on a real jelly bag.
And some of you may have seen not just a mischievous, but a malicious social media post, which would suggest that somehow this program is giving the houses and then taking them back. Despicable. And you know why it is despicable? Because it was specifically crafted to target a program that is delivering good benefit to the people of Jamaica. Why? They are trying to tear down this program for political gain. But you know what the real disgusting thing is? They are playing up on the ignorance of people. Because even people who we would usually ascribe intelligence to, people who are well-read, people who are educated but can't overcome their bias, would have seen the stupid social media post, and without checking, without verifying, without applying even a tinge of skepticism, would have accepted it because it plays into their bias, looking for something to criticize.
So people, there's a longer version, kind of longer, you know. But in longer and it over the people in the yard, hear out him grievance. It's sitting sound crazy. You see the Prime Minister, there are people yard. And I get down to politics.
Some of you may have seen,
You have to hear it.
not just a mischievous, but a malicious
I'm not gonna hear it, man.
social media post, which would suggest that somehow this pro is giving the houses and then taking them back. Despicable. And you know why it is despicable? Because it was specifically crafted to target a program that is delivering good benefit to the people of Jamaica. Why? They are trying to tear down this program for political gain. But you know what the real disgusting thing is? They are playing up on the ignorance of people.
That you do.
Because even people who we would usually ascribe intelligence to, people who are well-read, people who are educated but can't overcome their biases, would have seen the stupid social media post, and without checking.
Mr. Prime Minister, stop blaming the social media post. This is a
difference in this administration.
misleading and deceptive right in the people in yard, sir. What kind of bad energy that in the people in yard? Listen to the man ranting in the people in yard. And listen to him, man. Listen to him.
Without verifying, without applying even a tinge of skepticism, would have accepted it because it plays into their bias, looking for something to criticize when nothing is there. And so it plays upon ignorance. Ignorance. And that is dangerous for a democracy. Because if it is that persons can use false information and play upon a population that is not checking, a population that is not verifying, and a population that has deep and divided biases, then what it does, it leads the population to make wrong decisions. In other words, there are persons who will trick you because they know of your emotional predispositions. To what end? To what end? To the destruction of this program? For their political benefit? To do what? To come and run this program? Or to come and put in place a program like Operation?
Listen, politics, the man in the people in yard, you know. A key, the man go to forgive the man, don't do himself. The man lost it in the people in yard. You go give a key and everybody have to quiet. Whether in their stamp and a rant in the people in yard. This is politics right here, PNP. PNP, this must not happen at the expense of taxpayers. They want to seek political mileage after this PNP. This not supposed to. Andrew, when you stop, go give your key, man. No, man.
Pride, which has left nothing but disgrace
This is all
in many communities across Jamaica.
This is wrong.
I spend quite a bit of
This is wrong. Totally wrong, people.
the resources and my own time trying to resolve the problems of Operation Pride.
Listen.
Whether it is
the politics this,
the unfinished lots,
the politics this, people
that were supposed to be sold or given
the
to
politics,
persons,
the politics this,
where
people.
the titling was not completed, or where they had actually cut up the plots and handed them over with no documentation. And persons moved on the lands, lived on it.
The politics this,
no roads, no infrastructure. This is not that program.
Something wrong with him, man.
And I will not allow those persons to use false information to undermine a good program, so that they can get the political power to come and do what they did
Politics.
with programs such as Operation.
Politics.
When they had the power,
Politics.
they created total
Right.
destruction
In
in the housing sector.
In that people, me had him there.
It was an unmitigated disaster.
Mm.
And when we go back and look at the books as to how agencies like the HAJ was being run with
The man should never be allowed to blast the opposition party when everybody money are going at this. This is wrong. Where the PNP them there? Where they where them there? Me I want to now pay attention what I'm going here. Where the PNP them there? This man should never be allowed to use taxpayers' money to blast the PNP when I give a key to one of our brothers or sisters. It is all our money. It is everybody's money. So therefore, you cannot use this occasion as a campaign rally to blast the opposition. This is wrong. And let's see PNP them goddamn blind, as usual.
after scandal and a mire of corruption. An entity that under their watch, every time they reported to Parliament, it operated at a loss. And you wonder, where was this loss coming from when people weren't actually getting houses? So I do see where there is a deliberate attempt to target a program and to target the government.
Deception.
And I say to all well-thinking Jamaicans,
Deception.
I say to all our supporters,
Deceptive.
do not allow the evil people to win the battle for the minds. I say,
battle for the mind. Remember, I'm come out before, when he just started the campaign. He said, we are fighting for the battle for the mind. Whoever can give you the PR stunt and trick you, your mind. You might talk about the mind. I'm going to talk about the battle for the mind, How much time you might talk about the battle for the mind? Nobody else ever talk that, Those are his lines. Who you ever hear that from the PNP about the battle for the mind? You ever hear no blogger say that? Any blogger? You ever hear nobody in the comment section say that? I'll go him one me you talk about the battle for the mind. I must in a church you might hear pastor say something like that in a ceremony. This brother.
All Jamaicans, think very carefully on what is presented to you.
Yeah.
Don't just take and accept without consideration what is presented in a fancy and glossy social media post. 90% of them are lies. Check before you believe.
Mr. Honest. You see how you deal with this, Mr. Honest, the whole deception and the lies and the people in the yard. It seems as if you give me more questions than answers. This, settle nothing, Mr. Prime Minister. You give me more question. Because you never address Desmond McKenzie. I'll know him tell we. You jump on the blogger. You jump on the blogger. So this man right here say, this threat, the blogger is under threat. Heavy threat in Jamaica.
Without checking, without verifying, without applying even a tinge of skepticism, would have accepted it because it plays into their bias, looking for something to criticize when nothing is there. And so it plays upon ignorance. Ignorance.
First of all, Andrew, big up yourself, bro, God, and thanks for the free publicity, but there's nothing despicable or ignorant about the post. All was said was reiterating what your Minister of Local Government said. The man said the houses them not belong to the people, and God forbid if somebody should pass away, that house will be given to somebody else less fortunate and in need. Nothing was added, nothing was subtracted. But thanks to the free publicity, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, right? But what you have caused now, right, is for so many persons to see this clip that you post on your page, and now my DM is filled with threats, thanks to you, Prime Minister of Jamaica. So I just come here to let Jamaica know, if anything should happen to Dre Bryan within the next 24 hours or beyond, the Jamaica Labour Party is responsible and the Prime Minister of Jamaica is responsible.
Yes, people. So that I go on there, so if you hear Mr. Mackenzie, or him say the people him get qualified for the house, I'm going to play another video for you. But you have to listen. We now run all over the place. We're going to listen. Listen how you get qualified for the house. Then me play the another clip. Who know this lady on the screen? Who know her? Who know her?
The
All right.
social indigent housing program of the government of Dr. Andrew Holness, and I'm really proud of what we have been able to accomplish and lives that we have touched and changed.
I'm happy that you've shed some light on it, and I would have wanted you to a little bit more into the program itself, since it was started by your ministry.
Okay, what the program does, as I said before, persons can apply. They are investigated by the poor relief officers. They must have the land to build the units. And once that is done, we now proceed after the investigation to see whether or not the persons are eligible. They meet the criteria which is set out. Because you must be a part of a program that does not allow you on your own. And there are cases where we have provided houses for persons who probably are not that destitute, but because of their circumstances, we have provided for them. Now, the Poor Relief Department of the municipal corporations retain responsibility for the units.
Yes.
So while you occupy those units, the Poor Relief Department does its monthly checking on the units. You are not allowed to do any addition to the units. The units come fully furnished. It is something that when I came up with the idea of furnishing the units, we did it because there are cases where we saw persons have homes, but there is nothing for them to sleep on. So we figured it does make sense to give you a nice room, and then you have to sleep on the cold ground.
Or furnish the
So we provide the necessary furnishing for the unit.
Right.
Now, the unit cannot be rented. It is not for sale. No addition can be done to the unit. And the unit cannot be handed down to family. And we have cases where occupants have died, and the Poor Relief Department retains the unit, and then it is handed over to someone else who is in need.
Absolutely.
So what we do, and we encourage persons to take care of the units. We notice that a lot of all of our units are built from concrete, and it has been done deliberately.
So when I hear that, so so them select them people. They say some people who are not. They say some people are not really papa who get it. Not true. Remember them saying no. Some people, what the wording him use? There are cases that we provide houses for people who are not that destitute. That's it, because I wrote it down from last night. So there are cases where they provide houses for people who are not destitute. You understand me? So it tell me, say, them are people, imagine the people in yard yesterday with the whole political rally. It tell me, say, you couldn't, on PNP yard and attack so loud. You on labor right yard and give a key like you lost your mind as a prime minister and I lose your head and you go off into the people in place like you lick your chip. But look on the next video I'm about to play for you guys. Family, you can't make this up. Well, me like when people get blessing, but some things you have to question.
I'm happy. Thank you, Jesus. God bless my Prime Minister and all the new social working and you guys. I thank you all. Me did feel like a fish out of water because me did feel like nothing would go on to me again. I didn't feel good. Bush did cover my place and I was so scared in. But now, I am happy. I feel like a New Year's night. I am happy. God bless my Prime Minister. Big up. Trust me, I am excited. I feel like on my birthday, trust me. My heart is good. The Prime Minister is very kind. Thank you, Prime Minister. One movie star. I am grateful. I am happy. Thank you, Jesus. God bless my... Prime Minister and all the new social working and you guys. I thank you all. Me did feel like a fish out of water because me did feel like nothing would go on to me again. I didn't feel good. Bush did cover my place and I was so scared in. But no, I am happy.
She said Bush did cover the place and she was so scared in. Remember me do videos and we tell about 3 houses in one community where people say concrete bucket throw down everywhere and the place dilapidated and how much contractor run off it. Maybe her house was the same thing. But she said Bush did cover her house and she was so scared. But you know that woman who? Every election campaign on the Sierra conference. She's a popular among the Labour Right Party. You don't know her? Look at me now, hate pan people. I believe everybody. You can't see how she happy. Me now take that joy from her. You can't see how she happy. Me now take that joy from her. But my question is, are really Papa una give our political activists? And that's the question me ask. Me say me now steal her joy. Because you can see say, she just love me enough myself. Love when poor people get blessings. More people need to get blessings. Trust me to God. But my question still remain. Even though I love that she get her blessing, I'm glad for the sister. The whole of we know her. Let me say the whole of we know her. Every campaign, every conference, that woman had there. Peer Green. She look like she had a clown for the conference. Allow me to tell people, oh, no, her. Oh, no, that woman, I see her there. Think we're not going to find out? People, remember, man tell me saying go do investigation. You look at the woman just nice. She look like she a papa. She look like she a miss a meal. She look like she no can go walk. Me say me not hurt nobody and them blessings, you know, because she happy. Look how the woman look. Remember, and the real papa have to have land. She a papa. Me don't know people background and the financial status, you know. But is this woman a papa? Me say me see the woman all the time. She always dress. Always full of makeup. Always up to the time. Everything, people. You don't know the woman. Tattooed out when some poor people are real papa, but because they not no land, people don't know the woman. Remember, politics are running, so I think man I idiot. Me tell such man if you stop, go around and give a key, you know. If you stop it, man. If you stop it, man. I swear to God, if you stop it. Stop, walk around and give a key, such man. Stop it. Because this thing is not being handled fairly. Based on what I see right as so now. See the lady there, me glad for her, you know. Remember, me say me happy for her. Me happy from the bottom of my heart. But we never know her status before. Was she living under zinc? Was she living under cardboard? Or just because she can't get a new house, she get a new house? Me just say.
I'm happy. Thank you, Jesus. God bless my Prime Minister and all the new social work.
Part of this a woman and papa. Me want to know. Which part of this a woman that like she has struggle people? Me want to know. No tell me no can't fool me upon physical appearance.
I'm happy. Thank you, Jesus. God bless my Prime Minister and all the new social working and you guys. I thank you all. Me did feel like a fish out of water. But God, me did feel like nothing would go on to me again. I didn't feel good. Bush did cover my place and I was so scared in. But no, I am happy. I feel like a New Year's night. I am happy. God bless my Prime Minister. Trust me, I am excited. I feel like on my birthday, trust me. My heart is good. The Prime Minister is very kind. Thank you, Prime Minister. One movie star. I am grateful. I am happy. Thank you, Jesus. God bless my Prime Minister and all the new social working and you guys. I thank you all. Me did feel like a fish out of water because me did feel like nothing would go on to me again. I didn't feel good. Bush did cover my place and I was so scared in. But no, I am happy.
See there? Bush did cover the place and she was so scared in. So that's why they hear the people must say, 3 contractors build a 1-bedroom house. 3 contractors. So she said Bush covered the place. The house in that building, she was scared in. Because Bush did cover it. I remember me do report and me tell her say 3 other houses that was probably covered with Bush too, abandoned because they say contractor for contractor walk off fight like 3 contractor build a 1-bedroom house. I work in a chaka government that and such man want to come back with believe say sit and run smooth. So basically, we have got to go campaign and rally and do some things like this and conference and you know to make sure so we get a house. Don't see the woman there. Me say she look like a papa. Me just ask. Me say me not judge nobody, but me ask a question. If the woman look like a papa, tell me if you don't know real people in Jamaica we need real help. So this is with taxpayers' money I do. I buy vote. Me want to know if I vote with taxpayer money I buy to clot. Me say Andrew Owens must stop walk around and give a key. Anyway, see that man if he sit up on rockstone, check the rockstone contaminated. Eh? Tell me, gentle people. They don't think we're going to find out. We're going to find her. I'm going to show the people them what I go on. I the same woman. I should be about time to go find more. Trust me. There are numerous videos. Me will find the time later. I'm not done with this yet. I'll be back later with videos of her. You're going to see her, man. You're going to see her, man. No video there and picture with this woman. People, this woman that dress up. Because she's really labor right. But in a Jamaica, labor right is sitting where you have to pay people to come out, come do this and support you. You have to give them things. She get house now. So the whole of this PR. Even though Mr. Mackenzie, I tell you how the people them qualify. I know them go through rigorous dig up and investigation and yeah. I wonder how much real papa on pass over Mr. Mackenzie. You see you and Andrew Owens, who have got to answer to you.
The social indigent housing program of the government of Dr. Andrew Owens, and I'm really proud of what we have been able to accomplish and lives that we have touched and changed.
I'm happy that you've shed some light on it, and I would have wanted you to a little bit more into the program itself, since it was started by your ministry.
Okay, what the program does, as I said before, persons can apply. They are investigated by the poor relief officers. They must have the land to build the units. And once that is done, we now proceed after the investigation to see whether or not the persons are eligible. They meet the criteria which is set up. Because you must be a part of a program that does not allow you on your own. And there are cases where we have provided houses for persons who probably are not that destitute, but because of their circumstances, we have provided for them. Now, the Poor Relief Department of the municipal corporations retain responsibility for the units.
Yes.
So while you occupy those units, the Poor Relief Department does its monthly checking on the units. You are not allowed to do any addition to the units. The units come fully furnished. It is something that when I came up with the idea of furnishing the units, we did it because there are cases where we saw persons have homes, but there is nothing for them to sleep on. So we figured it does make sense to give you a nice room, and then you have to sleep on the cold ground.
Or furnish the
So we provide the necessary furnishing for the unit.
Right.
Now, the unit cannot be rented. It is not for sale. No addition can be done to the unit. And the unit cannot be handed down to family. And we have cases where occupants have died and the Poor Relief Department retains the unit, and then it is handed over to someone else who is in need.
Absolutely.
So what we do, and we encourage persons to take care of the units. We notice that a lot of all of our units are built from concrete, and it has been done deliberately.
Mr. Andrew Owens, please stop attacking the PNP about this. It was not the PNP come out, and a matter of fact, the PNP kept them out shut. Remember that video I just played for you? It was 10 days before we hear the last video when drop out your time out. Everybody here, this is
friends.
Right? The video we just played before that, it was 10 days before that. And the PNP then played deaf ears. They never hear it. It was when them come out and we, the blogger, never hear it neither over here, so. No, we never hear it.
The social indigent housing program.
Never hear it there, so. But when them the press conference,
Difference in this ad-
at the press conference, vlogger hear it. I'm a brethren, producer Wayne. Me here play it. I'm gonna do some dig around. I'm gonna find out say, I know drunk
difference
We hear other videos, there's other information. And you hear me talk about how beautiful this stuff is. You can hear me talk about how Andrew control everything. Listen to him good enough. Someone asked in the comment section, what is the difference between them things? Remember, the auditor, it's even confusing to I and I, but I'm going to explain it as best as possible. The Auditor General tell me, based on what I read, the Auditor General say it's conflicting, right? Because they have the same duplicating agencies in a thing. Like you have one duplicating programs. Now you have a social housing program run by the Ministry of Local Government, Desmond McKenzie. Now, I think from 2016, they put that in. Now, but we always give a house at Jamaica. Remember, we're born council people that get house. This is not new. The only thing new is to see a politician that's a blatantly politicize taxpayers' money. Andrew Owen is not ashamed, you know. He just brawling with everything, so. No discipline. No integrity. So let me explain to you now. So in 2018 now, remember you have a social housing program, Papa housing and all them things that run out of the Ministry of Local Government. And local government build house for people. So Andrew Ones look like him can't bear for see the amount of money I got social housing over local government to build people house. Or I would think he want to slow it up. This is what I believe. He want to slow up the progress of Jamaicans getting houses. Me just tell how me understand it. So therefore, the man have to create another program called the New Social Housing Program. I want you guys to listen. There is a social housing program run by Desmond McKenzie. Andrew Owen from his office with all these other agencies and offices in him, you know. This man take up too much from him head and it, look here, man, can't run one thing good. So I'm going to create this new social housing program, another social housing program, but I'm going to put NEW before it and call it New Social Housing Program. In that program, the man diverted $3.4 billion. So when we look at that, I say, hold on, then the money that's supposed to go to local government, go really give the people them some house. Look at the good people and check out my argument. And that me look at it now. Why would you? And listen why I say that. Because the man have $3.4 billion that was given to him from 2018 till last year. The man have $3.4 billion. And up to the recent Auditor General report, the man have not spent $700 million out of $3.4 billion. So I look on it as the man hold back the progress of poor people getting houses. You should have met Desmond McKenzie, keep the money, make it go on a local government. Maybe Desmond McKenzie will put more house over people's head. But when you lock up $3.4 billion, they create something in your office. Very unusual. Me say the Auditor General called it out and red flag it. That's why him come out mad. Say the Auditor General is incompetent and stuff like that. And don't just take it from me. Maybe Damon Crawford can explain it a different way.
That she is either ignorant, incompetent, or of malice. Now the Auditor General spoke the truth that 3.4 billion with a B, not with a M, was granted to the housing project for Andrew Holness program under his ministry. He said that he never spent the 3.4 billion.
Yes, sir.
Then I want to know if you get 3.4 billion and don't spend it in your 9 years, if that is not incapable and incompetent. He then said that he needs 6,000 houses for the poor and the indigent. In 9 years, he built less than 300. It means it will take 200 years for him to build 6,000. I want to know a prime minister who have a plan for 200 years, if that is not incapable and incompetent.
It's clear. It's clear. Instead of the money go to the local government, the man create a new social housing program, pile up the money and sit down on it. Out of $3.4 billion. Look what poor people want a house, man. Eh? The woman has just said, shall you support her, you know? And she said, Busha grew up on the house. I want to listen to the woman, you know. She said, Busha grew up on the house and she was so scared. Busha grew, she was scared.
I'm happy. Thank you, Jesus. God bless my Prime Minister and all the new social working and you guys. I thank you all. Me did feel like a fish out of water because me did feel like nothing would want to me again. I didn't feel good. Bush did cover my place and I was so scared in. But no,
Bush did cover the place. Government house. Come here, people. I support attacking them. I say the more we listen to them, the more everything drop out of the basket. Remember, me just do a video now and tell about them 3 houses in our community, you know, where abandoned. Me read for you where the people them lose them toilet and them pipe because them put up the social housing, them expect them would have throw it up quick. But they have the people man hang off and the people have to pass bucket of doo over fence for other people to put in them toilet. Remember, me do the video upon that, people. Remember, me do the video that me read that for you where contractors walk off the job. Remember, I did that video, people. Remember, I did that video. No, and the first owner have a property me here talk about the bush. She said she never knows the house in that bill can the place. Remember in a small house, you know, either 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom, you know, government house, you know. Remember, Andrew owners have $3.4 billion. Them house shouldn't itch, you know. You have to tell me why, with so much money to fund this, people house still a delay. You have to tell me with so much money to fund this between you and the local government ministry. I pay confusion with them two duplicate ministry. I know. I don't know if I want we on a plan for scheme and thief the money or in the new social housing program where you create one way so people can lose them land. We don't know what going on, you know. We don't know what going on.
The difference in this administration is that we have lifted the standards of indigent housing that we provide to persons across the country. It is the responsibility of local government, and I want to make it clear that these programs apply to a set of individuals who are registered under the Poor Relief Act. Beneficiaries of those houses are registered, investigated by the Poor Relief Department, and once they meet the criteria under the Poor Relief Act, they are provided with an indigent housing solutions. The houses remains the property of the municipal corporations. So if someone dies, the municipality retains the right of the house and it is passed on to someone who is in need.
So another thing that I understand about the housing program, people, come here tell us them sketchy, them confusing, is that them have the social housing program and them have the pauper housing program, the pauper. So now the pauper housing is the one where them no make you stay up on your own and them come check you every month, the pauper. And that may get to understand. But to Andrew run out with the social housing program, and we need to check that too. So Andrew want to give a key and a galang, we need to check that too. Because we can't, but what Mackenzie has said, the pauper housing, you cannot, but both of them to qualify for both program, whether you're pauper or you just need a house, you have to have land. You hear me I say? That is a qualification that must be removed as a prerequisite to be qualified for any one of these houses. Because pauper and land in the same line, that come like I run the poor people. You understand me I say? So the papa have to have land to get the house. And then a program where Andrew owners are run, they have to have land. So Andrew owners are run one, Desmond are run one. But when we look, we see the two of them together. Andrew come cut ribbon over Desmond poor house. This is a poor house. And listen in this video, you will hear Andrew owners explain it, like the difference between the two, but out of his mouth, him can't explain how they are different. He can't explain how they differ. You hear them say they are a little similar. That's why the Auditor General was right about duplicating programs. Wasting taxpayers' money or keeping taxpayers' money or something. Listen to this and he will give you more clarity as you hear and owners. I try to explain something we can't explain because the two of them are the same. Listen.
To give back in a different form this time. A social house under the Indigent Housing Program in the Ministry of Local Government. There are two programs that are structured to provide housing for persons who are assessed as being poor and in need of housing support. Under the Indigent Housing Program, the local government ministry has a mandate to deal with persons who are certified as being poor. They are described as indigent, and there is a budget provided for them.
Local government.
Under that budget, there is a special program for indigent. That program deals with families who would have lost their homes, as in the case of these families here, Marsha Davis being the beneficiary today. I recall distinctly that when we came to the parish to open the new fire station that this administration built as a part of our commitment to the parish to improve the amenities that you have, the families were all gathered there, very distressed and asking for assistance. And I committed the Minister of Local Government to ensure that the houses were built. And I'm happy today to be here to see the fulfillment with Minister Desmond McKenzie of that commitment. We're very, very happy to be here today. The new social housing program has a slightly different mandate. We do similar things. We do focus on households that are poor, that have no income, but we focus more on the housing condition that exists.
I would like to
Same thing. Same thing. It makes no sense. Same thing.
great that you're doing.
Duplicate.
I'm so very blessed to be here standing in front of you today. Distinguished person for me to thank you.
Andrew take off all the people. Smoker and mirror. Dark grey areas. Harm's house. Mix up, blend up. People understand what I go on. Eh? When you're supposed to have so much money for social housing program, and you say you give to Papa, and you go to some meticulous, you go to some process and some investigation to make sure people qualify. And look at what we have. They go support and get house. Look at woman pretty and look like she rich.
I'm happy. Thank you, Jesus. God bless my Prime Minister and all the new social working and you guys. I thank you all. Me did feel like a fish out of water because me did feel like nothing would want to me again. I didn't feel good. Bush did cover my place and I was so scared in. But now, I am happy. I feel like a New Year's night. I am happy. God bless my Prime Minister. Trust me, I am excited. I feel like on my birthday, trust me. My heart is good. The Prime Minister is very kind. Thank you, Prime Minister. One movie star. I am grateful. I am happy. Thank you, Jesus. God bless my Prime Minister and all the new social working and you guys. I thank you all. Me did feel like a fish out of water because me did feel like nothing would want to me again. I didn't feel good. Bush did cover my place and I was so scared in. But now, I am happy. Like
Been living here from 1996, but this is very small, and you have one little cubicle there.
Yeah, another little one there.
The entire flooring is gone. How you manage?
Well, life and through God. Life and through God.
Well, you don't have to worry about it anymore. You and your mom
will be have a safe place to live in there now.
Safe place.
Yes, man. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Signed, sealed, and delivered.
And the man at prime minister, I work on housing trust are sitting there. I work local government, where my work. But when you listen Mackenzie, you can hear clear what him and Andrew Owen is up to and what them are going with. Me, I wonder if Andrew Owen create this new social housing program and come with a scheme to take away people land.
The social indigent housing program of the government of Dr. Andrew Owen, and I'm
conflicting. Because Andrew Owen said the social housing indigent program run under the local government. Me just play the phone over a million times. I play on the channel. When you hear what the man said, though, listen.
The social indigent housing program of the government of Dr. Andrew Owen, and I'm really proud.
Hold on, people. Then Andrew Owen just tell me say under the local government. He might tell you the difference between the two programs, don't. And I tell you say the indigent housing run under the what? The Ministry of the what? Local government. So all it gone under the Mackenzie are telling us, so it gone under the new social housing program. So it like it switched now. It switched now. So right in time for Mr. Norman Brown, the business partner in our office. Me don't know what I want this up. You understand me? Over UDC and Land Agency of Jamaica. Such man take over new housing project, sitting down on $3.4 billion. Ramping shot money, house now built for poor people, but money sit down pan. You think him sit down pan the money, I ain't gonna gamble the money like next him holding money when take out a NHT and money when take out a NHT, Ghana SSL. How you gonna trust pussy butter? You think me an idiot and the last night me ban? You think man have some money sit down pan in the pocket and I do nothing with it? Hey? If you can't take money out of NHT and go lend man for build 200 houses and we never get no houses. I mean, what happened to the money I sit up on the blood clean $3.4 billion and the people don't get no house? You have not spent $700 million upon them. So you have to tell me, say, you sit up on $2.7 billion and you're going to use it. You may hear that thing so weird because of the history. You understand? You use money out of NHT, you take a freaking SSL. This seems as if we lose the money, right? You take money, go from NHG $650 million. Don't take my word alone for it. Listen.
So what that means is that the average NHG contributor simply will never be able to afford a house that was built using NHG money. Because what the NHG has done now is to enter into what I consider to be an indecent settlement. An indecent settlement that has really served nobody's interest but the interest of a private development company. NHC has not gotten value for money. The taxpayers of this country have not gotten value for money because all that has happened is that NHC has agreed to take back the $650 million that they gave and accept a further payment of $20 million in full and final settlement of the claim.
When one of those houses that were under the contract is
more
now
than $20 million.
Never stop this man. Never stop him, man. We don't understand why I go on. Next him hold him, Andrew Owen take him money. It was alleged that I'm friend and he was warned not to do business with him. I think about the AG or one of them people there, right? But him still gonna do business with him, man. Take up $650 million out of National Housing Trust when they might tell poor people who need a house say they are not qualified. But rich man qualified, so money going to SSL from NHT. We lose that, it seems. Now here comes this other rich man. $650 million. When the house them built, people, the house them weren't turned over to NHT. And this is my belief what happened. I might be wrong, but this is what my belief happened. I believe that when the house them built, them see the house them gone up in a profit. They get greedy and ready eye. So then decide to give them back the money we borrow and give them $20 million panta pint. So we taxpayers, we NHT contributors, I am one of them. It pissed me off enough people. That case was settled in court and there's a gag order on the settlement that I and I as a contributor don't know how my money spent and how it was settled in court. Andrew honest man. Disrespectful to the people. $650 million go to private man to make house for the people. But when the house them done, the 200 house them never hand over to us, just so me and you can go in at them, go live. The price of the house them is way more than where me and you them turn luxury house now. So you use my money, my contribution out of NHT. Start build 200 houses to sell. When the houses them done, they never come back to NHT. You just give me back the $650 million. I never that me give for. Me give it for your house. Right? Because by then, if you build the house, I give it house, it would have gone up in a value. But they look like people, I remember saying, it's a let's say a such man brethren, you know. PhD in the business now. So I believe such man and them brethren work against the people. And they said, let's put back the money and make we sell them house and split the money. Such man not stopping the people. He not stop. People in cry can't full. Such man cry can't full. Even a front end loader, I throw the food down in their belly. Such man can't satisfy, him cry can't full. So this is what you see Aguana saw. And when the case is settled in a court, because them go, to me, them go like say them hate each other now and they broke off the friendship. So to put back the money in a NHT now, and to tell the people them say, watch out, you not get the house. Me and my go like say me have a battle, it end up in a court. But in a court, it's settled. I want to know the settlement. It's gagged. Hear me no man? 200 houses, $650 million. Some of Uno will never get a house, but they might take money from Uno to fund a big developer, 200 houses that was built for us. We are contributor, only have to drive past them places, we can't look over there, can't afford it. That's what they're talking about. So then people have to go to prison, such man are wicked man, you know. Such man not stop.
So what that means is that the average NHC contributor simply will never be able to afford a house that was built using NHC money. Because what the NHC has done now is to enter into what I consider to be an indecent settlement. An indecent settlement that has really served nobody's interest but the interest of a private development company. NHC has not gotten value for money. The taxpayers of this country have not gotten value for money, because all that has happened is that NHC has agreed to take back the $650 million that they gave and accept a further payment of $20 million in full and final settlement of the claim.
When one of those houses that were under the contract is now
$20 million.
Is selling for more than $20 million. Madam Attorney Zalika Jesse, this is indeed, I believe that it reached the threshold of being described as a scandal, a major scandal indeed. What say you?
Well, as I've mentioned before, this OB is what I would consider to be, and any well-thinking and reasonable person ought properly to consider this to be a national scandal. It is a national scandal. It is a slap in the face of NHC contributors, because I'm not sure if people understand the gravity of this situation. You have a situation where the NHC has essentially been raped. The National Housing Trust has been raped to fund and finance a private development company that has used the $650 million of NHC money to build a private development, and they're now selling those houses at a landslide profit at a rate and for a price that NHC contributors can simply not afford. The average NHC contributors can simply not afford to buy into a development that was built on the just leave these things and continue to allow these things to just be a 9-day wonder. We can't continue to simply say that I just saw it go. It can't be just so it go. 200 houses are unaccounted for.
Absolutely, Madam Attorney Zalika, just caretaker for the constituency of Northeast.
People, what happened right here, so our own contribution, our own tax money in our NHT is pricing us out of houses. Just like what happened right here. The 200 houses, them turn luxury house now. Them too nice for you guys. Them too nice for contributors. Them turn luxury house now. Too nice of uno. Guess what happened there, sir? Our money is going to cause that development to go up. Sell houses at an enormous price. Then if you, that's going to cause the house where you're getting an NHT price to go up. You hear me saying, people? All of them high-rise building at Jamaica when say go up, it don't help the poor. That does make cost of living go up, prices go up. It's called gentrification. The first place I saw that happen in plain sight was in Oakland, San Francisco. Whenever I see them developers come in a community and building big houses, it's not for you. It only make every price go up around there. Whenever I see a high-rise apartment building, build up 8 years, oh, we're creating housing. It's not for you. Same thing in America. I'm telling you, when I see them high-rise building in America, it's not for the normal Americans. It's not. The regular Americans can't afford them high-rise buildings. A studio price is just like the house we rent from a man from here living for the past 15 years. But when the man we rent the house from the landlord here say that new brand building up there, so that high-rise building, they rent one story for $3,000 a month. But if them love you and your kids, they've been renting from him for 10 years, they have paid $1,500. He's going to start scratching his head and think about his money. Apartment complex around these high-rise buildings and all these development. Going to be start rethinking the money. Me I tell you these things to the people. And something I see happening, you know. I went to San Jose, and guess what they did? Because they have type of rent control over this, so they can't just kick out the people out of the place. What they did, half of the big old apartment complex was shut down. Everybody evicted. And guess what they start to do? Paint up and claim them and do some refurbishing, so that is a way to get them out of it. Half of the apartment complex, they were refurbished. You know why they do that? Because at that time, prices in apartment complexes, rent prices go up because the techie them in California. So the same thing you see at my Jamaica, all these high-rise are built up. It's not for you. It's not for you, people. You know? It's not for you. And they make everything go up around you. So right there, so NHT money work against us. Good morning, my brother. I'm live. You what? I'm live.
CM district with me.
Hey, money talk.
Yeah, man, me and our father were a good friend. And we used to tie nappy pan her.
Oh, which girl? They see you want to get the house?
The girl get the house, man.
You know her?
The girl, we're going to shake the Prime Minister hand.
Yes, yes.
Me tie nappy pan her.
Hey? Oh, yeah, say?
Yes, man. We are born at the same district, with on.
So you know are good.
You are good, man. When she just born, you know, if father cooks some food and invite 20 friends. You know how good. Yeah, man. Me used to
so let me ask her, she poor and destitute?
Eh?
Is she poor and destitute? You know her, Bunny. She come from poor, yes. She poor and destitute?
Poor family.
You come from poor family.
But all of them are labor right.
One of them are labor right. Yeah, man, she really labor right, man. She people every campaign.
From father, grandfather come right out.
Really labor right.
Really labor right. They kill for Labour Party.
I
see me see her on the TV a while ago, you know.
Yeah, man, she there every conference, man. I mean, she really, you can't see the passion in her in the conference. You can't see her.
Let me tell you something, Carlos. You see that girl there? One day she see me a Savlama, you know, and said to me, well, she want to fuck.
What?
If me can't carry her, I go fuck her.
I lie.
No, man, me to tell them to you.
Yeah, she close. As some serious allegation. Yeah, she close?
Yes, man. Me say the girl, me tell me to tell up on the girl, and the girl want me to go fuck her. I call me to go fuck her.
Jaja.
That terrible girl, man.
Forgive me, God. Forgive me, Jesus. Forgive me. Money not easy. Jaja. So,
God live it.
So you say she a real labor right family she coming from?
Yes, labor right family. If father died,
The father died.
Yeah.
So she get house money, you know, get a house, you know, a house too.
Me and his father used to work on one bread van. He used to drive a bread van and his father sell bread.
Let me ask that.
Return bread van.
You know our house too,
Return
buddy.
bread van.
Buddy, how about for your life? You know our house too, you know, nobody run your papa where you think might need a house.
No, sir. No, sir.
Everybody running nice. I say I live nice at Jamaica, bunny.
Me no want them the house. Me no want them the house.
What make?
Me have a land, you know. Me have a land title. And me know if you go put up my title, if you go get a house.
Say that. Me hold on, buddy. Me see some of the people on social media and liberate them and say they're not sitting wrong with you, know, figure that title, you know. I swear they got it up. But you know what? Maybe listen the one that went on the title.
Them are idiot, Carlos. Them are idiot.
Me see a few of the people.
This girl know. Patricia, she name, you know. Patricia Webb.
Patricia what?
Right, Patricia Webb is our right name.
So you know how good?
Yeah, man. I want turbo girl, man. I want prostitute, you know.
I lie. Come on, buddy. Be careful of these allegations on the platform. Come on, nobody sue. Yo, me know on a lawsuit. These are serious allegations and not necessarily that of my you know what we think.
Yeah.
Easy, buddy.
I said the girl in call me and me used to tie nappy on her.
All right. Yeah, man. Thank you for your call, buddy. You hear me, brother?
Yes.
Respect me, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, all right.
Yeah, man. Respect.
I said I run off the girl, Carlos.
Yeah, man. I saw life go, man. I think you make the right choice, buddy.
Yeah,
that's what I said.
Man, run away.
Yeah, man. Respect. People, I don't know nothing about this woman, so all this allegation, I apologize for, you know, anything, you know. I mean, I don't know the woman, so I'm not gonna say that. You understand me? I don't know nothing about her, but me know, so me see her a campaign. The other part about her, I don't know. All right, but me always say I look colorful, always dressy. Her hair always done, her makeup always done. Anytime I see her campaign, people, I years me I watch her. Anytime election time, I see she roll out, foot people, everything green. She a real labor right. So she get her house and she's happy. And you know what? Me happy for her. But all the houses deliver are really Papa them give the house are labor right supporters. Because it look like election are come now. So the whole thing turned different. So supporters can get excited. As I said, supporters and others Papa get. This is a woman one of the main supporter, you know. So when Mr. Prime Minister gonna make everybody see she get house. Yeah, man, the Prime Minister work for me, man. Yes, the Prime Minister work for me. So this I go on the whole time. I just show me know that woman here. That means everybody before that are labor right. It make I say look to me, you know. But that because me know her. But listen her passion. Me can know so she happy. And I am happy for the woman. On a totally honest note.
I'm happy. Thank you, Jesus. God bless my Prime Minister and all the new social working and you guys. I thank you all. Me did feel like a fish out of water because me did feel like nothing would want to me again. I didn't feel good. Push the cover I place and I was so scared in. But no, I am happy. I feel like a New Year's night. I am happy. God bless my Prime Minister. Trust me, I am excited. I feel like on my birthday, trust me. My heart is good. The Prime Minister is very kind. Thank you, Prime Minister. One movie star. I am grateful. I am happy. Thank you, Jesus. God bless my Prime Minister and all the new social working and you guys. I thank you all. Me did feel like a fish out of water because me did feel like nothing would want to me again. I didn't feel good. Push the cover I place and I was so scared in. But no, I am happy.
So like I said, people, I don't know nothing about this lady more than I see her just beautiful come out upon a campaign trail. I don't know her lifestyle and stuff. And I apologize for the, you know, the scratch a while ago. And we are move on to a different story. So now we highlight, we expose, now we are move on, we see who them are giving house to and all them things that get clearer to me. Now let's move to a quicker topic because I'm going to run through this real quick. People, look on the screen. 35 Jamaicans killed by police since the start of the year. So between criminals in Jamaica and police who are to cut more people. At the same time, police are fighting not to carry body cam. I would really like to see some more transparency in the killing of our young men in Jamaica. This seems as if we have a death squad out there. This seems as if we are depopulation thing going on. So this, you understand what I say? We are killing out the people and the Chinese, them are coming and our birth rate are go down. Yeah? Bad food are kill we got hospital with dead, accident are kill we. You them not have no baby, everybody sterile. We are kill out the population, gunmen are kill some, police are kill 35 since the start of the year. I am not okay with this. And there's no transparency. It seems as if we have a dead squad. It seems as if these guys are going for what Chang said, shoot to kill, because him not sending an ambulance, because they're costing the system too much money for health care. It's like them a follow what the Prime Minister said. Radam, eh? Them a follow what the Prime Minister said. Meet the judge or meet the maker. So the police have taken that literally. And it like people, look at the people. What go my brother, Fireborn, talk to me. Good afternoon.
I believe the Prime Minister is a brilliant. I believe the Prime Minister is a brilliant person. I'm not gonna say him downs.
Yeah.
To be honest, I won't use that word. But based on the argument with Desmond McKenzie said the house are for the municipality.
Yeah.
For the people.
Yeah.
So all the Prime Minister come back and say it's unspeakable for people to believe that they're gonna take back the house. But I don't understand what Desmond McKenzie is saying and what the Prime Minister is saying.
Me not understand either. Because
it's confusing.
Confusing because Mr. Agree. If you listen when we make them play, when Mr. Desmond McKenzie meet up, come me find the video them, come on, make a point, you know. So me find the video them when we make this point. Me find a video that where new social housing program meet the Papa housing program. So where Desmond McKenzie and Andrew Ones meet up, right? It seems as if Andrew Ones come to cut the ribbon over Desmond McKenzie Papa housing, right? And you hear Andrew Ones talk about it and him say, the Papa housing is under the Ministry of Local Government. Then up here, so you hear Desmond McKenzie tell us that the Papa housing is under Andrew. Listen quick.
The social indigent housing program of the government of Dr. Andrew Holness, and I'm really proud of what we have been able to accomplish and lives that we have touched and changed.
I'm happy that.
Me not understand. Because I know the new social housing program under Andrew Holness. It's not the social indigent housing. The Prime Minister said the social indigent housing program is under Desmond McKenzie. I don't know if I make a mistake or my brain now hear good or something. So them confuse me. And I think they confuse the Auditor General too.
This need a press conference from the JLP.
From the who? From the who?
This
JLP?
From the JLP, yes. You need a press conference. Them have to explain this.
Yeah, man.
The KMP asked them to come explain it.
Yes.
We need some explanation.
Yes.
Because based on what I'm seeing here and I'm hearing here, I want to ask one question. The title for the land, it belongs to the government or the people who has the land with the house on it?
Well,
that's the only question more ask. I'm going to ask you, come here and work with that. Ask the audience if the government in charge of the title for the people in land or is the house. That's all I'm asking because I'm being confused.
Well,
thank you, sir.
I respect my brother.
Thank you.
Manners and respect. Well, people, that's the same question we've been asking on this platform from the other day when we are talking about this. That we'd like to talk to somebody who own one of them things and to find out who have the title. But there's no need to ask because I did my research. So them can't fool me. No matter what them come out with. What my research is telling me, people, the land, them sign up some paper. As you can see, everybody has signed up, right? And you see stamp and all them things there. Remember, the land agency is in the Prime Minister office. You know, take no time for bringing your title. He can drive up in a 1 day and 2 day. In the man office, the man can expedite anything. He run things. He the Prime Minister, one call, everything, boom, boom, bam. And the Prime Minister. And if you see people land where you want, he might go take it. You understand me? So think about it. So anything you want to be done, but to answer that question there, if the people have them title. My question is, to what Mr. Gray asked, if them have them title. If them have them title, how them tell them say you can't rent your place? If they had the title, how them could have tell us say you can't sell your place? If you don't have the title, how them tell us say no addition? If you own a title, how them could have tell us say you can't hand it down to nobody? So this is what I want as a people. This is what I want as a. All right. All right. So it seems as if, based on me I read, everyone me study, me check, me see Crownland. And if I'm understanding clearly, when they take away the land from the people, now it become crown land. When they take away the property. The house don't mean nothing at the land where everything in her. You know what I say? The house don't mean nothing. I wanted to show you something this man. The house, where you see there, don't mean nothing. The land is what? Money depend. House, you know, devalue. House get old, I have to build up a new house. How much old house we tear down off of some place because the style get outdated, but the land still brand new because they don't make no more land. So land is always brand new to keep it price, go up in price while your whole rundown, mash up house. I go down the drain. What do you mean I say, people? What do you mean I say? Remember the argument, you know. Remember the argument. Yeah. Well, somebody sent me this information and the person said I should broadcast on my platform. Be careful for future travels. For your information, please read Barbados and U.S. passport holders. A Bajan woman was caught and denied entry into the United States because she left the country using her Barbadian passport to enter Barbados and then attempted to return to the U.S. with her American passport. Apparently, the immigration officer asked her how she entered Barbados, and when she replied that she used her Barbadian passport, the officer confiscated her U.S. passport, telling her that she did not need it if she was using her Barbados passport. Legally, the officer was right. U.S. law states if you are a U.S. citizen with multiple passports, you must use your American passport to enter and exit the United States. Previously, many Africans ignore these rules. Let me read more to it. Yeah, Africans ignore this rule. But under the Trump administration, which has strict immigration policies targeting even legal immigration from Black, South American, and Asian backgrounds, immigration officers are enforcing the law more strictly. The immigration landscape has changed significantly, and previously overlooked practices are now being strictly punished. Please warn anyone you know who engages in this practice to avoid trouble. So I did pass it on to you guys. I did not keep it to myself. So we need somebody coming to Jamaica. Too much people get killed out there. We see what I want. Only if you kill 35 people since the start of the year as I'm not a police officer. Nah, man. Something I go on here. Una work to get a contract. People, me ask. Me have been looking at them thing, you know. Me I wonder if the police don't get money when they kill people because they must send them go one dead house. So that's why the police might rush to kill people, so. No, I know. If police get money to kill people, any dead house, the police them send them to dead house. And because that does that me see? Can this make no sense? 35 people killed by police since the start of the year. So my question is, if police kill people and collect money, based when the dead house get it. Me just want to know, people. Me have a question for you ask. Me just want to know. Fireball.
You think, Carlos?
Hey.
You know the premise that sound like, you remember first time when we go to school, I remember you like one soldier button, and you buy 6 next day, and you eat an argument, and I said, man, you know about me soldier button, remember yesterday, man.
Yeah.
The premise that sound go.
Yep.
The premise that got Operation Pride.
Operation Pride, the man gone. That hurt me, you know. Tell me, Mr. Gray. If you want to get a new house, talk to me, man.
You know, the people, them, Mr. Prime Minister, you know your time and place, everything. You go for the another key. Let the people, them happy, man. We are put on your burden for the people, them far, man, and the people, them house, man. What's wrong with you, man? I target every day. The Prime Minister needs some, the Prime Minister talk pay garbage, man. The Prime Minister needs some, the Prime Minister mad out, boy. The Prime Minister mad out, the Prime Minister lose it. And JLP, don't know if you need something fast and quick. The Prime Minister, Carlos, the Prime Minister, I lose it, man. The Prime Minister, I lose it. That man, why you have two agencies? We are doing the same thing for people.
Thank
you.
you.
Create one for yourself, Mr. Prime Minister. Why?
They build one for yourself.
Why you create one for yourself?
I still up on 3.4 billion.
$1 billion. I still go 7 million from poor people. What? What? It's too good for Desmond McKenzie to spend so much money?
Poor people must get house, man.
Desmond McKenzie?
Me don't know. And that man, I hear that, you know. I pay licky ass, you know.
The social indigent housing program of the government of Dr. Andrew Holness, and I'm really proud of what we have been able to accomplish and lives that we have touched and changed.
I'm happy that.
Blah, blah, blah. Pay kiss the ass. Eh?
Listen, Desmond McKenzie. The government of Dr. Andrew Holness, not the government of Jamaica, you know.
Yeah.
Play it back, give people, let me hear him. The government
The social indigent housing program of the government of Dr. Andrew Holness, and I'm really proud of what we.
The matter say Andrew Holness government, man. Matter say Andrew. And a JP part of this. This is a ministry. Andrew Holness ministry. We tell you already. Andrew Holness administration. Straight up.
This is crazy, man.
Crazy.
Come on, Prime Minister. Get it together, man. Get it together, bro. You're mad out, man. You're so arrogant, you're so ignorant, you're so like you lost it, man.
And it, but Mr. Grave, who started, brother? Him and I blame the blogger till the blogger come out here and say them a threaten him.
It's Desmond McKenzie. Desmond McKenzie put out everything out there. Say, boy, this is how it go. Why you blaming people? Why you don't have a press conference here and Desmond McKenzie and you tell the nation what's going on?
Yeah, man. Then you need to go to a press conference. The only thing, the way this thing will go away, unless Desmond McKenzie come out there, come iron it out and say, boy, I make a mistake. And listen to me. Desmond McKenzie say there are cases where people have died and the house go back to the government and they hand it to other people. Did he say that? They pay them over and over.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
So it sounds like to me, if I'm understanding clearly, like people dead already and they take with people house already. So based on what the Prime Minister say, a lie, not go so. That means say, if I don't go on the people, if you get by them house immediately, right now. Not true?
Carlos, I want to know who have the title for the people them land.
All right.
That's what I'm more interested in. I want to know who have the title for the people them land.
Andrew come make noise and a blow smoke screen like we shut up and go. And no, go to Andrew Holness. Can you still not answer? Nothing yet.
You answer no question yet?
No, sir.
You don't answer a question.
Why is it the people can't rent their place? Why is it to not go over every month? Why is it they can't sell them place? Why is it they can't put an addition? Why is it they can't hand it down to family member?
Why? And you have so much hand it over your kid. The Prime Minister giving son so many. Later.
Yeah. And the bigger question is, where the people entitled there? That's the bigger question they are. All of what we ask is, you know, where the people entitled there? They ask, why the people can't rent out them place? Why you have to go there every month, go check them? Why you them can't sell it? Why them can't put an addition? Why them can't hand it down to family member? Why? Tell me. Why? Then who have the title? Comment section. Head, using the head. Detective. Social media, we don't know upon this platform, we use a brain, you know. We're not lazy over saying that we head, you know. We think out there, so nobody can come fling nothing around us. So we see them before them come. People, look good. If you have a place and find out, say you can't rent your own place, you can't, every month somebody come check you, you can't sell your place, you can't put an addition, you can't hand it down to your family. Is that your place? This question me ask. Me ask, so I ask. Look when it good. If you have a place, people, you can't rent your place, you can't sell your place. Every month somebody come check your place, you can't piece your place, and you can't hand your place down when you're dead to none of your family member. How for place? Let's ask. Let's do the maths, man. We're not eat that boy and people. Easy 1, 2, 3. That is just like 1 and 1 equal 11. See it there? We get the answer. 1 and 1 equal 11. See it there? Between the year of 1974 and 1980, 74 and 1980, 6 years, Michael Mann built 40,000 houses. In 6 years. Let's talk about action. Pop. You understand me? Based on what I'm reading right here. 6 years, people. So what you say, Aguana? Arms house. People, we thank you, you know, for being here, you know. We thank you for hanging out with me, you know. I hope you send out the message, I know. Send it out to people on WhatsApp. Because you know, say Jamaica people now get the information. And when they say Andrew honest, I make nice and tell them all I threaten the blogger.
Without checking, without verifying, without applying even a tinge of skepticism, would have accepted it because it plays into their bias, looking for something to criticize when nothing is there. And so it plays upon ignorance. Ignorance.
First of all, Andrew, big up yourself, bro, God, and thanks for the free publicity, but there's nothing despicable or ignorant about the post. All was said was reiterating what your minister of local government said. The man said the houses them not belong to the people, and God forbid if somebody should pass away, that house will be given to somebody else less fortunate and in need. Nothing was added, nothing was subtracted. But thanks to the free publicity, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, right? But what you have caused now, right, is for so many persons to see this clip that you post on your page, and now my DM is filled with threats, thanks to you, Prime Minister of Jamaica. So I just come here to let Jamaica know, if anything should happen to Dre Bryan within the next 24 hours or beyond, the Jamaica Labour Party is responsible and the Prime Minister of Jamaica is responsible.
Welcome, brother, live on the show. Talk to me. Wagwan.
Really confused. This house business.
Yeah.
Where the government say belongs to me or you.
Yeah.
All right. Before you think you sanctuary the government to build a house, who the land belongs to?
But you have to have the land to even be qualified to get this. I help you.
Okay then. All right. It built palm island then, right? I can't hold me understand. If I died and not they will give it out to somebody qualified, so that person can live on my land.
The man can live on your land and you can hand it down to your family members. So that means you look.
Sir, listen, man. Honestly, this is honest to the highest level.
Yeah, Papa.
What I realize, the Prime Minister realized that Jamaica people do not read.
Yep.
So it takes a big advantage of them.
Oh yes, we say it all the time.
Sir, listen, I'm going to say this to you with due respect. I think the Prime Minister and his entourage driver kneeling at the calf now with this.
I told you, this is killing, man. This is months and years after election day, man. Indeed.
I'm telling you. Only see me now. Say I am from Portland. Me have me 2-acre land and me color acre. And me build me want a house and me get the house for it. Me have 4 picnic, 5 picnic, 3 granny. And me did and gone. Them out tight, you know. Sir, them out tight completely. They are not talk because I feel the government house and my land. And the land, they also go to somebody who qualified, who is in need. So the clearance for the Prime Minister give in irrelevant.
They need to go. We need more clarity. Because I think Desmond McKenzie give a clearer understanding of the whole thing than the Prime Minister. Talk truth.
Amen.
Eh?
Amen to the yes, you remember some argument going on in I think 2020 or 21 with the COVID something. This man I give a quotation, McKenzie give quotation, Prime Minister give quotation, and the try them no mesh. So say they come back again. Who's to be trust?
I remember exactly what they talk about. I mean, have it right here. Watch it.
There is no tracking of people. There is no curtailing of people saying anything that is negative. That is absolutely not the case.
The person was tracked and their identity discovered.
Anyone can say anything, and it is amplified around the country and around the world. And it is important that as we protect the rights of our people and protect the right to freedom of expression and speech, that at the same time it is grounded in truth.
Some 60 odd shelters across the country.
Go to any of our 780 plus shelters.
We have 900 shelters right across the island.
Yo, 900, they're more, Jamaica more shelter than California and Florida combined.
Yeah. And there's another thing about me too. I want clearance. The Prime Minister tell a big lie last year. A big lie. Why? You are the head of the country, and you call us a bomb threat was at your house. And I said, only police. Where was the fire station? Where was the ambulance? Where was the bomb squad?
Well, you have to understand what that happened. There's a pattern. You have to check out pattern of this man. There's a trend. Pattern. Now, the first time the Integrity Commission came out to the report, there was a cyber threat in his office. Remember? When he went to the Bahamas? Remember at Bahamas, when he come out pandemic, going to all the international news, he was in the Bahamas, right? So while he was in the Bahamas, there was some cyber threat in his office when the first Integrity Commission report came out on him, right? The second one came out, my brother, and that's what you're talking about now. Then a bomb threat. More to know the third one going to happen. A tsunami threat.
All right. The Prime Minister, we can't believe in that. Straight up, we can't believe in that man. If the man go on the hill and Christ give revelation, forgive me not take it.
Me say anything him in, run from it. I'm dead serious. A long time I study him. The man are not truth in him, my brother. He not genuine with the people them. He not genuine with the people them. If the man give you $1, better watch it. Watch $1 when give you.
Sir, the man come out with a vengeance. The man come out with a vengeance. And moreover, go back into 2020 when the election called, the 3rd of September, right? You a lot on the place say COVID about, and you come back and Jesus Christ, God of heaven, watch it. I'm a great one here.
My brother, bless up your wife here. Your wife if they ask. Yeah, man, respect my brother. People, when you are going, real people with real concern. So, through all of this, come out, come bonfire upon the PNP, say, the PNP don't know what I want, and not pay attention. But them, they put a little writing out there, and me don't want to read the writing. I'm telling you, say laziness when they write things so fine, and most of Jamaican can't read, and I give you something to go read. Why not hide information from we for? Because when you're putting a writing, you hide information from black people, and we have social media where we can put it out there. So, Miss Natalie Nita Garvey did came out and make we know I go and slammed the Minister of Local Government, Mackenzie. And why you guys listen?
The following is a release from the People's National Party meeting.
The opposition is calling on the Minister of Local Government, Honorable Desmond McKenzie, to urgently clarify statements made at a post-cabinet briefing yesterday regarding the ownership of houses granted to the registered poor under the Poor Relief Act and under the new social housing program. The minister's assertion that these houses would revert to the municipal corporation's ownership upon the death of the beneficiary is causing grave national concern and is legally misleading. The legal status of these homeowners must be clarified.
You hear what the woman say? It is legally misleading. Legally. So it's unlawful for Mackenzie to even come out there come tell you that. Is this lady a liar, people? Miss Nita Garvey, isn't she a liar? Is she a liar, people? She said it is legally misleading, right? We should have checked that. We could have checked that, but later. But you understand, let's do her.
The legal status of these homeowners must be clarified, as persons now receiving houses are confused by contradictory statements made by the minister and their original understanding of the program. It is my advice that indigent housing provided to registered poor or paupers on the roll only revert to the municipal corporation's ownership if constructed on vested pauper land.
Government land.
However, the minister's statement implied this was the case for all housing grants.
Yes.
I'm also noting that this rule does not and should not apply to individuals who receive houses on their own land or on land legally permitted for use granted to them by others. I'm also seeking clarification regarding the National Housing Program, which is administered by the Office of the Prime Minister. These beneficiaries are similar, and some are now very anxious about their housing security. As a result, I'm calling on the government to publicly outline the rules governing these housing provisions. The opposition is firmly against houses being taken away from the elderly, the registered poor, indigent individuals, or anyone on the pauper's roll, as this would put surviving family members at risk of homelessness or destitution.
Oh, God.
I also believe it's disingenuous for the minister to claim that the indigent housing program, where government built houses for the poor, was initiated in 2016. This is inaccurate, as government has been building indigent houses since the 1990s.
Visit our website at pnp.org.jm or check us out on Facebook at Jamaica.
Yes, people. Yeah, no. You know what say? It sounds shady, not true? Yeah, man, things don't sound good, you know, like seriously. And you hear the woman explain it. And me wrote down a line from last night where she used, you know, the original understanding of the program. So this is not her original understanding of the program. This is not our original understanding of the program. So I don't know if the program changed the meaning once Andrew Ones come up with the new social housing program and sit down and scheme. I mean, I believe that's something like that, you know. Just sit down and figure a way. Oh, no, man, they can't get nothing for free. You know why me know say them man are heartless? You know why me know say not give nothing for free? Remember in the big C, when you get the money from overseas, stimulus money we get from overseas for free, the man run the money through Western Union, you know. He tax every dollar, you know. Everybody will go through get the money tax. You know what millions of dollars that they take off of you? Free money come to give the people for free. Man run it through Western Union to fart. Tax off the people them who control Western Union. So one will show up that them millions of dollars there. $55 me here, so them take out of each person check. Person money out of the $10,000. So you don't really get the $10,000. And if $1 million Jamaican people get $55 take out of their money, how much money that? 100 times 55, how much money that? So you say $1 million them sit down pan when everything is said and done. So it's like them devise a scheme. That's what I believe. They devise a scheme. We now gonna give these people the money free, so not for free. Make we create a way just to take little out of it. The people are not gonna pay no attention. They don't care because it's free money anyway, and it's not a lot. It's under 100. Keep it 55. But what these people don't know, so these people think deal with statistics. They deal with number, right? They might look on the number, data. Them know the data. They might call the people and say, okay, if we give $1 million Jamaican, even 500 Jamaican, we end up with millions of dollars. While the Jamaicans now go worry about the individual $55 will come out of them like $10,000. A free money, them get them gone. So them send the money, people, this is me believe at me, you know. You know, me piss about it. Me not stop chat about it, man. Think I know me chat about this? How is it going to figure a way to run the money through Western Union and tax the people, them, brother? Who collect the money? Dollar Western Union, the taxed money. Why the government? Why the government never come with a way to send the people my check, brother? I'll know me back, so don't know. So from this, some know say that man is a wicked man in the people. From this, some know say that man is a wicked man. Hello? You want to fire up on the show? My live.
Yeah, man. Me come to talk about the police killing, Bertie.
Talk to me.
Because the police killing Rasta look like to me right now, the Jamaica people, them love what go on, you know. I don't see nobody talk about it. Whenever you comment on him on social media, you get be a cousin. So
Yes.
I want to ask the people who are back the police, because them are definitely about the police for them thing. Because police attack, them I use crime, I fight crime.
Yes.
And it not gonna work like that, brother.
Nah, gonna work like that. It's not gonna work.
You see me? And Jamaica people, them, and some people, them are going to take till them can't take no more. You see me? And with the police, I'm afraid to understand. There are only 25,000 of them in the police force and the
military.
Yeah. So when them walk and kill and the youth, them decide to them not kill them. Where them are going to do? You see them youth, them, where them are kill them, I go want them strength see them in the virgin. Because the Gideon are go ready now.
Yep.
You see me?
Yep.
And to what me see right now, Virgin a kill out Jamaica and China can take over.
Mr. I go on. Which part in the world is the police are murder people? So I guess I'll just spin it, my brother. Me see the man putting on the paper say Jamaica is at war with gangs. So when the world see 35 people get killed, it don't look so bad because gang take over Jamaica and him drop them. Bro. It's a human rights violation and them no want no camera. Them no want no camera.
But it coming like right now to come like to the police and right now to me see police and right now, you know. I kill out the youth them to take over the party because me tell you something right now. No. Police not get a good pay, Virgin. They not get good pay. They not no uniform, they not no car, they not nothing, Virgin. And Ruan James, they back them up and stand up with them, brother. Them fight out Ruan James so tight. And them walk and kill off youth. Because definitely Jamaica police them a scruff, you know, Virgin. They come and tell you something, you know. Jamaica police, they live on the people the morning, night and noon, Virgin. And them just extra the people the morning, night and noon. Because so them get them good pay, you know.
Pressure the people them.
Them pressure the people them to get pay, you know, because police not to go to the road right now for this. And them not to go stop a man right now, you know.
Well, this is how me look on it, them, Virgin. Is that, you know, waiter, you know them chili waiters in a restaurant, waiter not get pay, you know. They not get good pay, you know. They get even below minimum wage. You know why? Because they expect the waiter to go up on the floor, go out good to get tip. So they underpay the police. The government knows so the police are going to go get their tip. Yeah, you see the argument though?
Yeah, man, that's what it is, man. That's the same tiger, man. You see, so let me tell you so right now, the police them come like a cuff them, brother, because they don't live for people, Virgin, and the government where them pressure the man who defend them to get them paid. Them money where they have back money, them fight out Ruan James. So what is them problem?
And them young police are quick for killing you, them, you know. Them young police are quick for killing like a bird, them are shooting at people.
But let me tell you something, brother. But let me tell you something, you know. Them never think about life or everything about it, brother. Let me tell you something, you know, because let me tell you something, you know. You say you go kill a youth, a 5 and 15 of them go, you know.
Jaja.
And when them go home, when me know so when them go home, the whole of them go put on them big long gun where them have a walk with, you know. They go put it on them yard and them little 39 when they have people they can defend themselves. Suppose you them decide to them go whack them.
If you them rise up, police gone, you know. I just show you them are cool, you know. If you them rise up, the police ain't gone, you know.
Because they go kill you, them, you know. They go mass and kill you them daily and see a shootout. And people know it's not shootout and people are back them.
And the police like them a carry gun pan them a put per man. And the people in Jamaica say, why the police might work hard, sir? Yes, I kill them out. Mr. Make up on comment section. And you know who said that, my brother? Let me tell you who said that. Labor rights. There's nothing the party do. May I tell you how it works, you know? There's nothing that the party do you can talk against. Police could have killed off 100 youth last night. The labor rights think it's okay because if they say otherwise, it gonna make the party look like say, make it look bad. And that's a go on, my brother. You hear?
Brother, I'm gonna tell you something, brother. You know, look good, brethren.
And some brother, me they are foreign.
Look good. You know, look good.
You know, look good, man. 35.
Hold on. About 2 months ago, police go down a mountain pan a raid down there. And the man shoot the police, you know. And what you think the police retaliate? He shoot the man in the leg.
Wow.
Police, he would shoot the police, you know. And the police could have shoot him, kill him. I not kill him. They shoot him in the leg and cripple him, and next man come up, and next man come take him up. And so, you see me, but Jamaica police just come like they just go, and just killing him upon him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, wipe up because, bro, listen to me. They work off an order. Do you see these men held accountable for nothing? Me and you watch video, me see them take the little youth out of my house, make him go kneel down, put him hand on the head and kneel down, and then murder the youth. Have we ever heard anything about that?
I could be bad man, brother, because I could be bad man, because I could be bad man, and I could be police, brother, because you see people, you have to love people, brother, you have to respect people, because if you don't respect people, you're not getting it back. You see, so you have to respect people, brother. And I could be bad man, brother, because I could see certain things that go on, brother, because I think the police could have killed all my youth, I want to chat fuck you and come tell no life and incident. And them things, I just take it easy, brother. That's why I don't like them, brother, because the same thing them kill you, if the same thing them do, brother.
They might use all them Jeep and lick down the youth, them, you know. With the allegation out there where the father say his son is a TikToker, buy him brand new bike, you know. Right? The bike might not straight, you know. Can he buy brand new, but they say his son have a license. So even him bridging of from them at age 9, him jump on the back of the bike with him and they might pay them partner, you know. That means that the youth I think forward and partner, but they might pay, you know. Buck up in the police. He sees all the police are chasing him. I know you probably panic and I make a chase. The police them drive a jeep and knock the youth them off of the bike, man. The police jeep go crashing a wall and run over the youth them. And when the youth them go to hospital, they find the bullet in the back of the youth with the dip on the back of the bike. That means that the police them shoot. Why the youth them flee? Pay murder them on them and pay blue murder going to Jamaica with police.
They are killing, man. They are killing and the government back it up, brother.
The government sanctioned killing.
The dirty drunk them never get good pay. I say dirty drunk them, if they not extra people, they don't wear good clothes, they don't. Then can't buy a raw soda if they don't walk and fuck with people, brother. That's fucking happening, you know.
Brother. So somebody said they believe at 37 now. I true. The denier said 37 people dead now by police. I probably two family. Because I still news that. You go up every, I probably more now. So somebody said 37 people get murdered by Jamaica police since the start of the year. Serious allegation.
Brother, you see how they go on when time people kill one of them. You see how they go on when people kill one of them, brother.
Yeah.
Brother, me say, me could never have me no want a police friend, Reggie. Me no want a politician friend, and me no want a police friend.
Boy, me a police brethren, you know. Me a family member police and me a police brethren and DC brethren. Yeah, man.
I don't want none of them friend. I don't like them.
Me understand.
And I don't me not like them, and them me not like them.
Yes, me understand, my brother. They put that tea in their taste bud. Me understand.
See me? And thief me ganja and trick me all the way, so them will kill me because I talk about it.
Thief me ganja and threaten you, so them will kill me because I talk about it.
Me chat too much, me not talk.
Jaja. I saw the policeman go, a cowboy police are going to Jamaica people. Death squad.
Yo, when me see Jamaica people go and support the dirty drunk when him boy will keep sting. What if you support all in the boy them? I could never go take my money go give them the boy them for this thing. You mad? See what? Because that's what my money go me a gas thing go give Isaiah like my money at a walk and kill off so much people, brother. Jamaica people love forgive big criminal too much and they want to kill smallest criminal.
I remember when Adams come out of office, you know. Couple years after, he thinks everything a piece and safety. The US pull him travel document and his immediate family. And some other police in Jamaica for the, I think, the dirty for some about 4 or 5 youths. Remember that?
That not enough.
That's why I'm losing travel document because it was a human rights violation. So
what
one, so you know things are human rights violation or it passed human rights violation. That not enough, you know. No.
So I can't you know, because if you need to go to prison fit and make it fuck and they would have thought thing about and talk with.
Thank you. Prison man figure. Because the investigation no go on, Jamaica we don't see them and thing, we don't have nothing.
Yo, and that's why they don't think in politician boy they can thief and take everything and do what they want to do and get away with it because people sit down and allow it to know and then take it and just go live them big life and they can live till them dead and they walk and kill a picnic and then you see people support politicians. If a boy ever listen to politics and kill out your nation, they kill every king for you.
Jaja.
Because everybody have a right to vote for who they want to vote for, brother. But you see when fuckery are going, if you see a fuckery, you're so picking your teeth if you make the world know say my teeth.
True.
You see me?
Policy
back him up. Yeah? You see me? No back him up and when time things start take you know, you're going to say, boy, you should have this and you should have that, brother. You should try to stop it. If you find
If you see my do it and you know want to stop it, do make him come over there.
I agree. Because that's why enough of them parents I get killed and the whole family them get killed because them harbor them son where I do wrongs in them house and them draw the poison with come home with them and everybody get dirt.
So my granny grew up, me could never go home with a whole pencil because a piece of pencil me for at school and piece of book, half a book, half a pencil. Me could go home with that. If me left with a whole one, me can't go back with two because one, she send me to school, she has to, if me bury him, I say, carry back, buggy, who you bury it from.
Yeah, you can't take that home. You're right.
Me not no money to pay for it, so just carry back, buggy them. Not even a reading book me could borrow. Because she said, you want it, but me can't buy it for you. And if you lost somebody read book, me have two, me have to go think about. When we could have sacrificed and buy one, me have to go buy two. So carry it back.
Yeah. I wonder how much youth the police are going to murder today again. My God.
Every day 3, every day 4. Eh? Brother, me say, if them did that do them work, they would have to do them thing there.
No, man. And I say self-crime. This is murder. This is blue murder, people.
And I say go foreign.
This is what I believe.
Yo, Jamaica people, brother, I don't know when them go wake up.
And I say go foreign. Can you imagine? Police killed 35 people in a Fort Lauderdale for the start of the year. Why that happen? Look at it.
Man. You know, yo, a police kill one man a foreigner, so brother, you understood in the papa.
35 people. Somebody said 37 or 39. Eh?
Me say the police and as in here say your name call for one gun.
You're dead.
You're dead.
No, man. No, man. No, man. I don't saw this thing go, man. But, brother, in if you call for no gun, then hold on. If a policeman want your woman, they're dead too. It's dangerous, you know. It's dangerous. If police pull you over and don't like you, give him talk, any talk, you get shot, you know.
Jamaica people not thinking about it, brother.
It's dangerous, you know.
About it, they not think about the seriousness situation with the police, them.
Come on, man.
They might get out of hand, they put under control.
Yes, man. What is? Me say if a policeman want your woman, you're dead.
Me say they put under control.
And guess, and guess what happened? When the man them shot you, the same police will shot you like a hog and goat, lift you up. No crime scene investigator no come. Throw you in the back of the pickup truck, go through your pan ice, go to a station, go write whatever you want to write on you. So that means they then give them the license to kill. Look for what going on in Jamaica, man. Them turn on the police, they murder the youth them.
That are going and to put the police them to kill, to get the distraction out of him.
Yes.
To say my work.
No, sir. I kill off the youth them.
I kill off the nation, and the nation you kill the youth.
Come on, man. With future.
Your nation you kill out, brother. Your nation you kill out the youth, and the nation you kill out.
I'm going to pick them my youth I want to kill off. I got to bring Kongiwi. Stop kill off. I want to know, man. Kill off the offspring. Weak the army.
I kill off the youth, them for nothing at all because them just fix Jamaica, Virgin, just fix the place, make everybody can live good, make can come back in peace.
No, sir. This I know so look here. And me always say on my platform when I talk about stuff like this. You see, and so me see them fight crime of foreign. So I now subscribe to that for my family members of Jamaica.
No, I know so. Investigation, brother.
Yes.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Investigate, brother. You know, go kill. And if it's a ring, you go in the ring and you shut down the ring and you know that done it.
Yeah. Mr. Police take like all day up or so in a hostage situation. Yeah.
2 days, 3 days.
2-3 days. Have Mike out a do police change shift.
If you don't bust a shot after them, then bust one after you.
I don't lie. Get out the house. Come out the house right now. Police is outside. Come outside. They ain't at the house now. Say nothing.
If you don't open fire after them, you're good.
You know, see it?
You're good.
You know, as long as you don't fire for them, come out with your hand open. Jamaica.
You're good.
If you come like them people, the 2 brothers were shot yesterday. The eyewitness say the youth them have them hand up in the ear and police dirt them same way.
Carlos, let me tell you what I'm going to Jamaica right now. The police them not investigating no case to carry nobody. The police them not investigating no case to carry nobody. They don't have no plan for that. And just one thing they have on their mind is to just go kill.
So me wonder again, you know, if them get money when the body then got the graveyard, the funeral home, because money make it a business that.
Carlos, if they not get money to buy clothes, we wear guy uniform for wear guy work. Where them get who get them money?
The funeral home. What do you man? I pay chicken business going to Jamaica now. We have to think out of the box, you know. You give me the dead there, man, make sure give you money. All right.
Well, right now we come like, right now you look at a point again too.
Yeah.
If I talk right now, me just get to understand where you talk.
Yes.
Me just get the argument.
Yes. Anything you kill in the community, you know, say, I come pick up the body. You don't just call me and I come pick up the body. More than 6 today.
But listen, crime is a
money making thing, you know. A money making thing, you know.
Money making thing, you know. Because when you find out what you find out better. One time, you know, you used to have 5 and 3 dead house at St. Elizabeth. Right now, so over 300.
Our biggest business, man. Our biggest business graveyard, dead house, man.
It's a big business like the water business. It's a big business like the water business right now. Everybody at a funeral parlor, they want to Man, I just buy hearse, you know, for rent out, you know. Man, have hearse in a parlor, but in buy for rent out, you know.
Hold on there. Angela, tell me, say in the comment section, say at 20,000 for a body. So it look like say we start something now. Even if you investigate. So I choose Angela, for talk truth, then get $20,000 for dirt somebody, when they send somebody got a mag. Is that something? I mean, give me a little bit more meat on a bone there. She said 20,000 for a body. So police got dirt as much, man. For my dirt 5 for the week, 100 grand that. Something wrong, man.
Yeah, man, something wrong, man.
Something wrong. Why? Some of people.
But Carlos. But here what again? Where the church there? Eh? They might get money out of it too.
Bro, such man have a church quiet, you know.
No, hold on. The church is supposed to quiet. But the church make money, of course, because the church gets collection when a man dead. So that's why they keep quiet.
Hold on there, my brother. I got an argument that you make, but the sister answer back in the comment section. She said, yes, I heard that since 2023. So it seems as if she had tell me, say, police I get $20,000. This is alleged. Police I get $20,000 for dirt a youth. Me say, it got to be something in it, man. You say, man, what could I be police and them urge you who just want dirt you? We don't do nothing at all.
It's terrible, man. The police killing terrible at Jamaica, man. If you talk about it, you have to put on the gun, but the police are terrible, brother.
So hold on there. So if the police are killing so much in their uniform, then when they take out the uniform, then they're a hitman.
A hitman, then yo.
Eh?
Yo, brother, let me tell you something, man. Them police have to go sit down here, man. The police them cannot go on for brother.
Me I look in it, Angela. Me I look deeper in this $20,000 for a body because me can't see why some of Jamaica dead. 37 Jamaica dead. Come here, I have to change my thumbnail now to backside. And by the time I done this, I have to change my thumbnail. I need to go back in the news of Jamaica and see what people dead.
So that means that the police them are run down the day of the year.
Yeah, man, one a day.
But they got more than one a day right now.
Them shot 2 yesterday, the brother them. That means say 2. And more. That was one spot. I think them dirt a bunch yesterday.
Well, you know, sir.
And St. Elizabeth too, and Spanish Town. People get dirt up.
Me see a video with some people on the roadside and police run go over one yard. And by the police run go over yard near and barrage a shot. And they say, not kill him.
No investigation, no question, not at all.
I just some man stayed there. A man run for him, but I have going to just shoot him up and kill him and just go, so.
Me say the Jamaican police murder them. Then get the mandate. Shoot to kill the judge or the maker. And they get the Grim Reaper in the middle so I carry off them on the order. Police commissioner, I carry off them order. Not even Google Gaga did what them do right now. Not even Google Gaga.
Oh, the church keeps silent. One to human, what they call him?
Human rights bodies in Jamaica.
Oh, they're so silent. They might get money to what or what? Huh?
But you know, some of them come out. JFJ come out and ask that the police and wear body cam. Indicom come out and Indicom tell me. Because from me I read the Indicom report, so that's why you see me I do this video. Because Indicom ask them to carry body cam. They say most of the people them shoot don't have a rock stone, don't have a piece of stick. They say most of the shooting happening in a planned raid. What them planning now? May I come for your house tonight? So all the way 15 away, we are going over for your house. We know where we're going to go. We're supposed to plan. They said they have raids where them have body cam, some of them, and the body cam don't turn on. They said there are cases where body cam turn on after shooting. But it just show like appear darkness and no transparency, but man shoot off of them.
But Carlos, question again, sir. You might think. Here, them are raid man place not take iron vehicle from scammer. So I'm telling police boy, we got them big vehicle, got them big Benz and them big. Where they get their money from? Well, you know, who am to them? Them untouchable.
Of course, just like the politician them, because the police, them and politician are friends, you know. The closest any police ever come to a criminal, a politician bring them close to them, you know. I talk to police already, you know. They have when they be around politician, they are around criminal, high-end criminal. All right? Look on the campaign trail. When you see election time come, you see all criminal from our side, all dons come out. Don't.
I tell you, eh?
Don't it. And our side, don't. If they don't come out another time, when it comes to election time and campaign, you see all the dons of dons and all sides come out, right next to the police.
A Christmas, man, a Christmas at 24th of December, you know, so 24th of December, you see. Some hillsman come out of the hills, all they never seen, you know, when them used to drink back in the days. Red label wine, them with the big buck of red label wine with the little angle. And just the man, they used to come out of the hills at Christmas time, you know, come out and no market hill and ball about them places, ball and all them places hills, you know.
Wow.
So them man, they come out in them Christmas time, you know. So you see when politics time, I saw them man, they roll out, you know, because they know, so when they come out, they go back with $5,000, you know.
Yeah. Well, we see somebody in the comment section said, thousands to millions for living organ. Let me tell you something, family. We're going to go check this. The U.S. State Department already told us Jamaican police are into human trafficking. When I hear me say, the U.S. State, people write it down and go fact check me, go read it. Write it down and go read it when we're done. The U.S. State Department say Jamaica police are into human trafficking. If me hear a piece of news like that come out, that means that the Jamaica government probably get the investigation and the documents of what go on. How come you don't see no movement go on in this? So?
But you know what, man? Let me tell you something, man. You know what I call Jamaica? You know what I call Jamaica? You just have to go down and go creep up some man and carry them up and come put them in some yellow suit, you know. In some orange color suit, you know. That's how I call them, you know, brother. You see any day that go on? You see any day that go on, you just come creep up some of them big boy there. Like how them a creep up the scammer them down there. Some of them top scammer that need to come up here, man. You see me?
Yeah, but you know what the greatest, my brother, is us the people. We have to go wise up, because if the US have to do this all the time, we will have problem and not see it. I think the greatest gift we could have ever give the people is education. That's why I'm saying, if Mark Golden get a chance, it should be free education for all so the people can catch up, because we are way behind in them, my brother. We're behind, you know.
I just talk about education, my brother. You see down at Black River Hospital right now, Virgin. A chicken pen, you know.
Jesus.
A chicken pen, you know. You want to see a chicken pen? The amount of people down there right now in the one little place can't get enough place to put them foot. That disgrace, Virgin. It after them overwork, brother. Them can't work more than how them to work.
And them boy take 300% raise and spend money here, there, and everywhere.
After them, and me have to see the doctor them, Virgin.
Let me tell you the people, and let me tell all of you, our problem and struggle have been engineered. Them engineer it. Them build it. It is deliberate, people. People, I want to hear me I tell you to say. All the way up here is deliberate. It's called engineered hardship. Create the hardship for I and I. You see me I say? So, my brother, thanks for calling, you know.
Yeah, man. Bless up yourself, man. With chat, man.
Yes, man. Every time I really appreciate your input.
Man, want to change at Jamaica, Virgin. Want to change, Virgin. Want to change. And the farming sector together, the man is the stress, the farming, brother. Farming.
But it's not going to happen when the corruption are going there. We have politicians them import stuff. Why would politicians strengthen the farming when them and them family member got the importation license?
You want to still let me tell something. You come back again to you as a education. If people want to know where they want.
That's what me say. Education. Because we are way behind. If you something you talk to some people, them they behind. That's why Andrew Onis and any politician get to use them. Michael Manley saw that. That's why I'm trying to push education in Jamaica. You know? And it can make education is good. We can become a rich country with education like China.
Education, man. Education, brother.
Yeah.
See it? And farming. Let me tell you something. You know what the Jamaica people do? Not until Jamaica people start to respect farmer, brother. Because Jamaica people don't respect farmer, you know.
I know that. You couldn't say I want to be farmer when you go to school. Teacher said, what would you like to be, Fitzroy? You can't say you want to be a farmer. The whole class laugh for you.
Oh, man, you're a farmer. You're a dog when you're a farmer, you know. Yeah, man, bless up yourself, man.
Bless up.
I do we out, man. You see it?
Bless me, brother. Respect, yeah? Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, that's what I think. So. Changes to Jamaica, man.
That's what we say. Changes, brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
People are the way out, are the way forward. People, thank you guys so much. Everyone out there, so. Everybody we're calling for the program. Thanks for the input. Thanks for the insight. Everybody we're in the comment section. Together we can do this. I know business if you swing on the labor right side. I know business if you swing on the PNP side. That is not my business on this platform. All more I know say Andrew Onis must go back in the office. Me tell them, say, give me another labor right. You know, so me take Warmington over him. Yes, I will take Riverton Dump resident over Onis any day, all day. Because there's no man like Onis. There's nobody like him. There's nobody else like him. I will take Warmington as the leader of the country over Onis. Listen to me I say. That's how it body be. We take Warmy over Onis any day to be a leader of the country. Onis too wicked, man. I just saw me look on it. This is my views. Express on this channel. Yeah. Thank you guys, people. And manners and respect to each and every one. Enough love out there to you guys. Anyone there. Have you guys a wonderful day. We are keeping eye on the social housing. Because the nice Prime Minister make things say, I'm going to beat we are fighting. And you know, someone will load you up. You might pick your pocket and say, yo, you pick my pocket. Let come out of my pocket. Yo, you talk about pick your pocket. Yo, let me stab you in your face. You the boy come talk about me pick your pocket. People load you up. A punish town you come from. A punish town you come from. You know what extortion is there in punish town? People don't watch your loud mouth. Me say, you will catch a man with your hand in your pocket and pick your pocket. And when they turn on pan him real quick, and when they grab all your hand in their pocket, you want to body up and say, and load you up and go like say, you are doing something wrong. Now watch loud nice. Don't watch the mouth of the man. Watch him hands. Now watch him mouth. When you used to play Crown and Anchor, who used to go dance, I go play Crown and Anchor. Sometimes when I have no money for going to dance, you know, but I do we are the Crown and Anchor man, have two little jingles, if you say, every child win something. Crown and Anchor man, then Gina, you see. Play him out. Watch your hand, people. I when I turn big man, I say, the whole time me there, I listen to them and them mouth, because they full of mouth, and you look on them. You don't really watch your hand. Don't, in a such man case, so, don't watch the mouth. We are watch the hand. And I would like, for clarity, for all of us as Jamaicans, no matter what side you want, PNP or Labour, right, that the Prime Minister and Mr. Desmond Mackenzie come out here like the PNP asked them to do, with more clarity on how this thing I go. Because Desmond Mackenzie in both videos, different occasion, different dates, is telling us the same things. So I would assume, because Desmond Mackenzie don't like him head a leak water. It was him deliver himself better than the Prime Minister. And we tell him, he tell us in so much uncertain terms, say, you know, own the house. You know, own, you know, when they're dead, the second, the other longer clip, when we play, him tell us, say, when they pass, the government take the stuff, and he said there are cases where it already happened, based on when I talk about. He said there are cases where it already have people dead, right? There are cases where people drop out, and them take over. They take the house and give to somebody new. So like me, I'm a bridging called me a while ago, I'm confused. I confuse myself. Me can't give you what I give because I don't understand what Mr. Mackenzie has said. I don't understand what Andrew Onis has said. And why should Jamaica people pay for two set of staff? One in the social housing program, and then Andrew create the next one, new social housing program. Why, Mr. Onis? Why should taxpayers' money and why you have to divert some of the money to you when you go over people's house, but you know, spend it based on the Integrity Commission report, right? So you have poor people money when you go to Mr. Mackenzie to put house over Papa head, but you have the money sit down pan because you come up with your people don't never know something wrong with that. People don't see something wrong with that. This man have so much office in him office. People who don't see something wrong with that. He come up with this brand new social housing program. Don't forget his friend Norman Brown is working there too, you know, the housing authority and all them things there. Housing agency and UDC. Wow. All the building thing in this man office. Good to go. Nothing to see here, my friend. Amigo, nothing to see here, my friend. I want to understand what I want, people. Look what I want, man. Everything line up and join up. So such man need a bet pan a horse here. And the only horse him have left, you know. Mr. Such man was betting on this horse. I tell you. Them and guys where I make on social media, make him horse not look good right now. Me say, me want the PNP them take up this piece of weapon. Take up that 2x4 and clarity. Me tell them already, you know. Because months and years after election day, this scandal is going to be ringing. Such man can't get away from this. No way, people. Me I tell you right now. No, man, poor people, you can't take, when you talk about Jamaica people land, they will, no matter how they love it, they will turn against you, man. When you talk about taking their house, you squeeze them when they need house, but you sit down pan $3.4 billion and not spend the house. You just look like an oppressor, man. You remember that picture, people? Who remember this picture? People, that picture come out, what? Many years ago, you know? We want to meet the man that do that drawing here. And shake your hand. Come here. People, who remember that who never remember this? Yeah, man, this on social media for the longest. People, who remember this picture? How ironic. This don't age well. No, it don't. Based on what we see going on, the oppression, the this, the that. This picture don't age well. Who remember this picture? Just capture that picture, people. Just capture it. Capture it, people. Look at the picture. Where you get from it? What you think about that picture? What do you have to say about it? Capture it. It don't age well. A years in the social media, the people. I don't know, you know. A years somebody put this together. Some artists. Right? And it's out there. Look at it good. There's no name on it, you know. It's just a picture. But the picture is telling a story. Right? Guys, in the comment section, caption this. What kind of story the artist I try to paint or what you come up with? Because the artist might see something and you come see something different, you know, with the artist. And you might pay attention to him on painting and see all those details where I look on now. Look on the people. The bigger they on the ground, you know, his slippers, he slip slaps. He slip slaps. You see it? Look on the green Clarks. Eh? You see it? All right. This don't age well. I was telling my brethren the other day, say this picture right here, you know, age well, man, especially with what is going on right now. So, thank you, guys. What a character. We say, you know, age well, man. Like the artists could have seen in the future. Me want to do for the Simpsons draw this painting here. Me say, I want to meet the artists. Me want to meet him, people. The artists could have people a years since about social media, you know. A years before everything started tumble down. So the artists could have seen in the future like the Simpsons. Kakafad. Me say, who draw it, man? So give me a new painting, the artist. If you're out there still and listen to me. Give me something new. Give me another prediction. Because this already come to pass. Thank you. This already come to pass. Give me some other prediction now. Something else. I like me to tell people, this come to pass. So anyway, the artist there, you could have seen things, you're not a man, but you can't see things. Or else you'd have never draw this. All of this come to pass. You must see the Simpsons. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and this platform. Thank you for the support and the thumbs nail and the thumbs up, the likes, the comments. Manners and respect, people. Share this if anything somebody will hear this. To everyone on the platform, my name is Jamaican Carlos. I'm out.
Is necessary so that we can start to build industry. Marcus Garvey came over from Jamaica, and he came over to meet with Booker T. Washington. By the time he got here, Booker T. Washington had died. So he went on a speaking tour. He met with a lot of the black leaders that were here in the country, and he wasn't that impressed. So he said, you know, right now, let me go ahead and kind of create some stuff. So he created what was known as the Universal Negro Improvement Association. It's the UNIA for short. That was the first black government, if you will. And the reason I say that in quotation marks is because they set it up so that it literally had every entity that you needed to be considered a government. That's important because that's the first in the world at that point that had an entire government. By 1919, he had upwards of about 6 million black.
Hold on there. Me have to come back, people. Somebody in the comment section say, police arrest the guy who talk. Comment section, talk to me. We want to get this piece of information before we leave here today. Did somebody put in the comment section say, and me alone see it, said the police arrest the guy who talk. Which guy? Give me a little more clarity on that, people. This is the age of information, and we want to get that clear. Did police arrest the guy who talk? Which guy? Is it the blogger? I want to know. You know? Yeah, man. Me just want to know that. Now, two people. Comment section. Talk to me. It was said in the comment section that police arrested the youth to talk. So I want to know from you. Give us some more juice on that. Some more meat on the bone. Just make we know which youth. So see it, yeah? The guys. Police lock up the guys that just spoke. The guy that just spoke. The guy that just spoke. Yeah. So, you understand what I say? Someone will understand a little bit more. Just a little clarity. Just for clarity. That's all I say. Thank you guys so much. I'm out.
The PNP only argue about how the pie share up, how the cake cut up. But they don't know how to make the pie grow bigger. They don't come to you on the platform and tell you how they are going to create an economy for Portland for which you can benefit and your life can change. They don't give you a vision for the future that shows you how you are going to be better off. They don't come to you and tell you how they're going to use the natural assets that you have to create wealth for you. They don't tell you that. All they come and do is talk about me and tell lie for me and tell all kind of lie.
Yes, see there? Chinese themselves extracting, digging, destroying, finishing the heritage of Marcus Garvey and the Jamaican people. Government, this is what you want. Andrew Holness, this is what you want. Parliament, this is what you want. Everybody bragging and talking about the pardon that Marcus Garvey get from the US government. See there? A foreign government, a US government doing more for Marcus Garvey than the Jamaican government. See there? That's a Chinese man proudly doing what he's told to do. Extract, destroy Jamaica, take everything from us. This is it. This is it, people. Yeah. See that? Can you witness the destruction of heritage? Can you witness the desecration of history?
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. COVID money, miss away, eat the your little rat you. Use the youth, the money, waste and bust a man to statue. Say we like a cash, but bigger than a figure you. Take this spit of money, God, and say that it's not you. One day the man above him, him a got a bread. Too much eat in the kitchen, some a fly well like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me.
300% raise.
It burn me.
Garbage pile up the day.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption please.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them house.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out the beach.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.